You didn't have a video ready.
Okay, they hear all this. This is when they go and we don't know.
You better start the video. Stop playing.
It already started.
Not this video. You didn't have the other video ready in the PowerPoint.
Uncle my yacht, Uncle my eye, piece of my yacht. Let me turn this down. Everybody, how are we? How are we? Ooh, the Janet Jackson eye is real bad, girl. Listen here. It is terrible. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my goodness. The Zoom link ain't right either. Well, it is, I guess. It's gonna have to be. Listen here. So I do have everything up. Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly.
Okay, let me see where
I
we at.
sure
Let me
do.
go back.
How was
Okay, so
your
yeah.
weekend, Sakina?
Listen, my birthday was so awesome on 3.987 3400 AC double DXYZ. Right. You know, my kids always do Mother's Day and my birthday, and it just slides. Okay, so it always starts with flowers, and then it rolls into dinner, and then it just keeps coming in. So I
Oh,
get
that's nice.
right. So I got dinner, I got flowers, I got wine, I got candles, I got uh
Oh,
I got an outfit, I got money, of course,
of
and
course.
of course you heard some money come in on the show one day. I also had got uh, a brake job, and I got
Okay.
new tires.
Oh,
Um,
look at you
I,
balling.
yes, and then
New tires is a big deal.
yes, I got new front tires and my brakes done. I also got some more money, and I got an electric blanket. I got
Go ahead, don't say that. Go on,
I
speak your
got
speech.
pillows.
Run it
Yes.
down.
Yeah. My children are awesome. My children are awesome.
I know
Yes.
that's right.
So I'm about to leave. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, right? And so I'm gonna be on my way. I also got a birthday. I got a birthday cake, and let me tell you something. This is the funny part. So I got a birthday cake, and we going back and forth like, mom like carrot cake. No, mom like German chocolate cake. Like, which cake do you like? So I like both, right? Because I don't like birthday cake. I don't like frosting. It depends. I'm a homemade, old fashioned, so I don't like. I'm not that fat person that like everything. I like what I eat. So
Yeah.
I don't like birthday cake. I don't like all this whipped, creamy, fluffy frosting type of gooey stuff. So I don't like sprinkles. And blue is blue
Oh,
and yellow is
boo.
yellow. And so I don't like all this kind of stuff. Um
Mm-mm.
so buttercream frosting is okay. So I like carrot cake. But I really like homemade carrot cake because I like the carrots and the raisins and the nuts, and that's my problem. And so
Yeah, your cake is turned into a whole bread.
right, and so that's my problem, bread and pasta and, nuts. And and so, uh, anyway, we go back and forth with this doggone cake scenario, whatever. And so the next thing you know, it was like, "Well, you didn't buy no candles for mom cake." It's like, well, old as mom is, I don't think she would have, been flattered with you to put that many. Them kids is crazy, girl. Like, I don't think if we put that many candles on a cake, like you could have bought two numbers though.
Oh, oh, oh.
I was just cracking up laughing because my kids is funny.
Yeah, they
So
are funny, just like you. You are very funny, and that your children are very funny too. I swear, your one son, I absolutely love him. I mean, the one that cooks all the food. Oh my gosh.
listen, both of them do though. Terrence cook like that too, So it be I think you are talking about Terrence instead of doing it, but yeah, they both cook a lot, so it
Yeah,
just be so
them some
funny.
cooking boys. I like that. Yes.
Yes, but Isaiah,
Yeah, my one son, he's a cooker too. Live off the grid, extreme
yes,
vegetarian,
yes.
survive off the nuts and the berries.
Listen here, and I
But he
love the
does
nuts
make,
and the
yeah,
berries.
his
That's my
sauces and his
problem though.
seasonings are to die for. Yeah,
Hmm. If
yeah.
I could stay off the nuts and the berries, I think, nah, I
Mm.
gotta have them. I gotta have them. So, otherwise, how was your weekend though?
Oh, okay. It was okay. It was okay. The boo thing bought me a dozen roses. I appreciated that because I needed some flowers around my room anyway. So I cut them
Oh,
out these teeny tiny vases that only fits like two, three max, flowers in it, and it came as a set. So I cut them all up, put them all over the room. I like that. That was okay. But other than that, same stuff. New day. I needed some rest. I feel much better.
okay.
Ready for this week at work, and my stuff is simple and short. Kids all
Mm,
said Happy Mother's Day.
okay.
Yeah, and that was enough for me. That wore me out because I have plenty of kids. I have a lot of kids. By the time
Okay.
they all say "Mom, Happy Mother's Day," I'm usually done. Like, oh, that was exhausting.
Okay. Peace, brother
Marathon.
Lon. How are you tonight?
Is that Brother La? You said,
Yeah, brother Lon on the panel.
"Hey, Brother La, how are you?"
Yeah. So, I know Apostle had a show tonight. I was over there for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Over on Sonetta's, yeah. So Apostle did a good job. Um, but he said only the
Apostle always does
Israelites.
a good job to me.
Yeah, he was uh doing a thing on salvation.
Mm.
And
Yeah, because you know what? The thing about him is you may not always agree with him, but does he get his points out clearly and and you understand what he's able to say? That's why you're able to disagree. Yes, he does a good job.
yeah,
I'm not ever confused when Apostle is trying to remain standing in his square about his point.
yeah, he does. He really does. So that I was like, but
Did you
Sonetta
click the
does a
button? Did you click the button to let whoever came in?
no, that was my phone. I'm about to
Oh, okay.
put something in the chat, and then I'm gonna turn my volume down because I'll be trying to, that be that extra on my phone. Then when I be
Oh.
trying to remember to turn it back on, I forget. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you can continue. I'm sorry. I bust
No,
your
I was
brain.
done. I was just saying that about Apostle, that I'm never confused on what his point is and what he's talking about. Like, I understand what he's trying to say clearly, and I may not agree with it, but he does a good job every time of holding his own.
Yeah, he does. I agree. Yeah, and I see that. Did you remember? I think we was talking about that P Diddy thingy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I see that. After that apology went around, a lot of people ain't taking good to that. A lot of people
Yeah,
are
like,
still,
apologize for what? You already beat her down. You already beat her up. This is past tense. You should apologize after it happened. All those many times she have to wear all those sunglasses, and, again, hide under those covers. It's like, listen, you got a problem. And so, what is an apology going to do? Is it going to fix your behavior? Doubt it.
Yeah, because I think because he disagreed and he said that it was all, fable and he didn't do anything, and now he apologizing and saying that he had been treated for it, and so that's why they don't the people that's saying that ain't nobody gonna go for it, but I don't believe he's sorry either.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's
No,
nuts. The very, at best, he's
you know,
nuts. At this point, instead of giving apologies, he just needs to go ahead and say, listen, I have a psychological problem within my head and I need help. Just do the help one. Celebrities sometimes be like, I need to go into rehab. He needs to just go ahead and say, I need mental health help. And I have had a mental health therapist for 20 years. Then I could believe him. But just a flat out apology, heck nah. You better go on
yeah.
somewhere else, pick rocks with that.
Because after you deny doing it, at this point, to say that you took stance for the issues and you want to apologize, you should apologize for denying it, and,
Facts.
and say that you need to further seek help. Not that you seeked help and that you treated it and all this other stuff. You need to apologize for denying it, and
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, because it already happened, and then since it already happened, you denied it,
And to
and
that,
that's
somebody leaked that video.
you
If
see
they
what I'm
wouldn't have
saying.
leaked that video, we wouldn't have. I mean, we already
Exactly.
seen it in bits and pieces. This was just. I mean, if you shocked by it, it means you have not been paying attention because he been
So
doing this for a while to her. It is
right, and that's
bananas.
what I'm trying to say. And because you denied it, and now you apologizing and saying that you've been treated, that's the part. And so this
Mhm.
is the results of you saying you've been treated. No, you denied it. And because you denied it, this is why the apology don't match.
Yep. Yep.
So you should apologize for denying it and say you need to go seek treatment, that you're going to seek treatment, that
Yes.
you did not know that you was that messed up. After seeing that video,
Deep treatment.
I'm
Just.
after seeing that video, I need help.
Hmm.
I
He
can't
needs to.
believe
He
that
needs
was
to. He needs to just
he
go
need to
ahead
say
and
that.
rent out one of his. Just stay in one of his star islands and just stay there. We would be much. We could do without you. No,
I would say if that was me, I'll be like, look here, after seeing that video, I know now I need
what he
help.
was doing to Kim Porter, and
I can't
now
believe
what he
that
was
was
doing to
me.
the other one.
I'd have played it just like that. I can't believe that was me. I did not know that was me. I had a towel on, y'all. I didn't even know I didn't even have on no clothes. I need help. I didn't have on no
Mm-hmm.
clothes. I had on flip flops and socks, y'all. Come on. Pink socks, red socks.
Mm-hmm.
I look a damn fool. I can't believe that was me. I need help, y'all. I'd have played it like you see. I'm saying this how
Girl,
serious I am. I need help.
I hear
I
what you're
need.
saying, but again, I'm taking it all the
I
way
didn't
to
do
Kim
none of that.
Porter.
He
That's
said I went
that's
and
the
got
way he needs
help.
to do
I
her.
went and pushed myself further. I mean, just saying, because that'll make it seem better for me. I would have said, yeah, you do need help. I feel you. You need help. He'd be like R. Kelly. Look at me, y'all. This is serious. This is my life. Even though that was fake, but at least R. Kelly tried. And, at least R. Kelly tried because R. Kelly said, "Are you serious? I gave 30 years of my life," and even though it was too late. But at least he
Mhm,
tried. He gave it a fair shot at the end. Come on. But you didn't even do
mm-mm.
that. You said, no, this is y'all just trying to get my money. Liars. And then all of a sudden he said, hey, I went and got help and I seeked it. And no, you should try something else. No,
Should
I
try keeping
no.
your hands to your daggone self. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, you should have
Hmm.
tried a little harder,
I
a
mean,
little more smarter.
it's bananas. I don't know what they gonna do when we get into the future because ain't no. I mean, it's rare. These it's rare. It women still get beat up by their spouses, but it's rare. It's getting rarer and rare because women are finding their power, reclaiming it back, and saying hell to the no. Or if you do it once, I know for a fact you're gonna do it twice. So I'm out.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody
It's
deserve that,
messed
not even
up.
for all the money in the world. She had all the comforts in the world, all the money in the world, and felt like it was worth her soul. Now the
Well, it's
difference
messed
with
up
this, I
like
feel
this
like when he was with
eyelash. You hear me? It's messed up like this eyelash. And the camera got me messed up because I don't know which
well,
lash it is. I
wait
keep
though,
grabbing the
listen,
wrong
check
one.
it out. Check it out.
I'm listening.
When he was with Kim Porter, she loved him. Not for the money, but she loved him. She had a real love, for him and just period. And he still treated her just like that. And Cassie, I don't think Cassie loved him for real. I think she loved the comforts and she loved the money, and she still got treated just like that. So what does that tell you about this brother?
He don't love himself.
That's right. Facts.
I'm gonna
What
take
is
this
going
bad boy
on?
off.
Oh,
All right.
so
Who I look
Sakina.
like? Who I look like? Who I look like? Tell me right quick. Who I look like?
I can't stand it. I don't know. I can't
I'm
call
the
it.
comforter. I'm the comforter.
My stomach. I'm about to bust a gut. I cannot with you.
I'm the comforter.
Oh, this should be a clip. You know what? This guy's somebody gonna clip this up, or we gonna clip this up and get.
I need to. I listen. I got a plenty pair of shades, but I got to match right quick. So I'm the comforter right quick. I could put these on. Right,
Uh,
I got a bunch of them in my. Listen, here we go again. I got a bunch in my storage, right?
oh,
Yes,
that
right.
was a good one, Vicky.
And
Oh.
these not even my Ray Bans. I got a pair of Ray Bans one year for my birthday, right? Right. But I don't think I brought them with me. I think them in my storage. But yeah, these remind me of the comforter.
Yes, you spot on. Ooh, you spot on.
Yes, I'm gonna wear
Lord
these
have
since I got that.
mercy.
Since I got that Janet Jackson, I got that lash acting crazy right now. I can't keep looking like that because I look half sleepy, half woke. Like. I'm gonna keep these on
Well, that's what
tonight.
they be saying, anyways.
Yeah, they do though. But no, not
Yeah.
tonight. You ain't gonna be capping on me tonight. Take me
They be
home
always asking
tonight.
the craziest questions.
Take
I be
me
like,
home tonight. Lay me in I forgot that word. I'm when I figure it out, I'm gonna sing it.
it was living in a street life. No, living on a dancing on a. Say it again. Sing it again.
Take me home tonight. Take me home tonight. Dancing on a pole. Dancing on a strip pole.
Ooh.
Take me home tonight. I don't know what the
Can
song. I
imagine
forgot
you
what it
at
said.
karaoke.
Yeah,
Wait. So listen, we were talking about the grocery store thing too, right? Remember that? The
come
grocery
on.
store?
Yes.
I forgot my point to the grocery store, but When people are in line and you be ready to go, and they be
Listen,
like, tell us what they be ready to do. Tell me.
listen here, because prices is so high, but at the same time, like I said, when it comes down to it, and it's like 50 cent for some dull peaches and 40 cent for some value city peaches, I'm gonna pay 50 cent and give me them damn dull peaches.
Right,
Now,
right.
if my pockets ain't right, and you be like, well, damn, 40 cent, I'll be like 39, 37, 38, 30. Well, we might have to get them great value peaches because my money ain't right. But sometimes, when you be at the store and you'd be like $347, you'd be like 321, 322, 347, 348. Go to the car right quick. Because you
Right, and I'll be the one in
be
line sitting
almost
like,
to the
damn, how
dollar.
much money she needs? She had $321, and she need how much to get herself out of this daggone line? Oh my God! Somebody in the back
Well,
be like, how much does she need?
you know what I'm
And
saying?
and I got three on it. I got four on it. Okay, here's the rest. Son, can you back up your mama's groceries?
You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be like, oh, bitch, it's only a dollar. Damn. I gotta put everything back for, you know what I'm saying, for 50
Yeah,
cent.
for
Like,
a dollar. Yeah, yeah.
how
Facts.
short am I? She'd be like, a dollar. I remember one time, and not to get off the subject of this, but I remember one time, girl, I owed the phone company a dollar. Listen to me. I was on the phone and we was going back and forth, and I said, "You better not cut my phone off." And I called her before I could get it out good. Bit
Phone.
my phone went dead in the
Yeah,
middle of the
yeah.
word. I said, "If you cut my phone off, B," and my phone went
Dang. Bet you pay that dollar the next time.
over a dollar.
Pay the dollar, then talk mess second.
Well, I went down there. What are we talking about? I went down
Oh,
there over that dollar. Listen, when I was young, yeah, when I was young, it
yeah.
wasn't right. But I wasn't that bad either. Don't let me talk that shit. The law is the law. But yeah, um, if I did go, I was serious, because
Man,
I don't start
I don't
nothing
even
either.
go to the grocery store no more. I shop online almost all. I'm at least I'm up to now about 95% of the time. I refuse to go into a store and have to wait on whoever that is. I'm not gonna do it because I'll be you know what? And here's the conclusion I came up with: busy, super busy people. Is everybody busy? Everybody is busy. Period. I
That
don't know a
part,
person that's not busy, right? But
that
when you
part.
super busy, listen, going to the grocery store take out too much time out your day and exhaust you for no reason at all, I feel. And I can get four things done while I'm waiting on my groceries. I can multitask if I shop online. But mostly it's because I was always being late because I was behind somebody in line. And then that prompted me to go online and be like, oh hell no, never again. Never
But
again.
you also run into these problems because see, when this is why I say don't let me talk that mess. Because see, one time when it's almost 10 years between my oldest two and my youngest three. So when my oldest two were growing up, putting groceries in the bag was a big thing for them. Okay,
Yeah.
because that wasn't in effect yet. So by the time they could do it, they had put the double belts in, and then you could bag your own groceries. That was a big thing for them. They love to go get their own groceries when we went shopping, and they love the idea of them being able to bag their own groceries. So now, we in the line, and then they had the double belts, and so the man that paid for his stuff, they were standing there, and then now she bringing us up, but he, instead of getting at the bottom of the line, he gonna decide just to stand there and bag his groceries. So my kids got the cart, and they saying, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, because they trying to push the shopping cart through so they can go on the other side and start bagging.
Right.
Okay, so they steady saying, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, and he just standing there. So I, after a while, I done got mad. And I just take the cart, and I said, y'all don't gotta beg nobody to, and I just started shoving the cart, trying to knock his hips loose. And y'all ain't gotta beg nobody to move out the way so y'all can push this cart through, and then he decides to move. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of them begging somebody to move, right? I'm not gonna say excuse me, sir, because they said excuse me enough for me.
20 times
You see
already.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now you looking at me like what? Because I'm ready. You see what I'm saying? Because my kids is not gonna keep asking you at this point, and I'm not gonna ask you at all. So again, I'm not that
Yeah,
person,
that's why
but at the same
I can't
time,
shop at the grocery store. I mean,
right?
even
So
have
it
my girlfriend. I don't know if
depends.
she's watching Lulu talking about some. Oh, girl, I'll take you to the. You should have told me. I'll take you to the grocery store. I was like, what? In what world?
Yeah, the
I wish I
grocery
would
store is
step a
something
foot
else.
in a grocery store. No, that's not gonna happen. I shop online. I like my
Yeah.
produce. All my grapes come out perfect and perky. Ain't never had a problem with my produce. But what I do have a problem with is the drivers, because they all started to speak. They went from speaking English to speaking Spanish, to speaking some English, some Spanish, to all Spanish. And then that was all bad. I wasn't getting my groceries because they couldn't find out, they couldn't communicate with me on the phone if they were lost, or if they wanted to let me know they were in the front. I've even had to use my translator, And so I didn't realize that was part of this initiative to, at that time, give them the social security numbers that say temporary work, or and give them temporary work visas, but on their social security cards also to say, it's temporary. So it's like, oh, I didn't realize that, because we had a super influx of immigrants then. If that's the case, you know we all of my drivers back and forth to work, one language. I
Right.
was like, wow, what is going on? So, but now, because there's been lots of issues with that, we didn't, realize that was going on. Now they can, there's better technology that they're given, the full Spanish speakers, so that they can communicate with everybody in their new community. Because if you're going to be here, you
Wow.
have to, find a way to communicate with everybody.
That's true. That's true. But grocery shopping has changed. you know,
Yep.
especially when people
Period.
start seeing people go in there and look on this and lay
Ugh.
on that and fall on
Ugh.
this and bathe on that, and
Ugh. Ugh.
everything is
Stop.
locked up now, and you gotta turn to the left and spin to the right or go request this, and everything is locked up and whatnot. So, and to the fact that in a minute it's gonna be kiosk this and kiosk. I mean, have you been to
Yep.
any restaurants lately where you even if you go inside the restaurant, you still going to the kiosk and ordering your
Yeah.
food. Now you don't go to
Yep.
you see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
this is what it is now. Half of the restaurants here are all kiosks, whether you
Yeah. Right at
go
your
in or
table.
not, you know, whether you go in or not, they all kiosks.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that digital technology, that electronic information, it is here. It's gonna be full pretty in the next 10 years. It's gonna be full. We're gonna be fully digital. But it's okay for those of us who jumped on the bandwagon early on. You know, we will integrate really well with the new systems, because I prefer it that way. because to be quite honest, I couldn't, as hard as I'm hard body when I work, right? So as much as I grind and get it in, I need all my hours, and I still need things to live. So I'm going to order them online. I'm going to get it at a convenient time. It's always convenient. I rarely have to return items, right? And it's coming straight to my door. And even now, some of the newer processes, all you need to do is just print out print out the return slip, and then and they'll come pick it straight up from your house again. They'll pick it up. Set a time
Right.
when you're gonna be home. Your returns are easy peasy. So I don't have a problem with online. Um, it's everybody else who want to hold on to the notion that that's the way we still gonna be in the next you know 10 years or so.
Mhm. Yes, because everything is not as it seems. Everything is not as it seems. All the groceries are pretty much being frozen, delivered, or some to that extent freshly delivered. Like soon as they get them, they shipping them out
Yep.
straight from, you know what I'm saying, straight from the
Facts.
farm. The farm
Yeah,
is not,
straight from
you
the
know.
farm. Yeah, because why would you need to? You can cut out a whole third party and save your company
Mhm.
so much money. You can be saving, man, close, for smaller businesses, you can be saving hundreds of thousands of dollars. But for a large corporation, you can be saving millions.
And so they looking at all that.
All that.
And
I'm telling you, keep more money in your pocket by cutting out the middleman, more profits,
sure
and ship
enough,
it directly from the source to the customer.
definitely, definitely, you know, a good
So,
profit sharing and
that's a
all
real
that.
thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. And if it's not already near you or, with you, it's coming to you really soon.
Right. I mean, because they selling it for the one companies that they making this and making that and making this and making that. That's not stopping that. But
Hmm.
for the small investors and whatnot, families and whatnot, right? Buying in bulk has never stopped the average family,
Facts. And did you
right?
see too how they shut down all those stores? What was that in Chicago? Oh no,
Really?
St. Louis. No, St. Louis. That was out here. That was St. Louis. They shut down like four stores in a row at the same time. Boom, Macy's and three other stores shut down. Boom, boom, boom. For all that theft, they should have been online.
Oh yeah, no, that's that was part of this thing. Remember, I was telling you about how it's a theft market where the margin lines. So the margin line is $9,000 in
Mm-hmm.
some states, and it's 2,500 in other states, and you can steal this amount up to a day, and all you get is a ticket, right? And they can't afford the security in these places, right? And then the bad part is that um what is this word now they're using, where they just laying around because they can't afford housing. And the reason why these people are not living in abandoned buildings is because if they die from getting high in these buildings, um, the ambulances won't come in. EMS won't go in to get them. So they squatter on the
Oh, okay.
streets. And
Mm-hmm.
so squattering on the streets have them laying in front of all these other stores and whatnot. And eventually those stores and stuff shut down. So this invented the islands and cities for the squatters. Remember we had
Mm.
this conversation. So the squatters
No,
have
it
their
wasn't with
own.
me. But
No, we
but
was talking about, but we was trying to say the poor. But see, Squatters Island and Squatter cities and stuff, they exist. But the movie was saying the poor. But
oh, okay.
the reality was these people. So what happened was the stores and stuff started shutting down. Now, they started hitting up like Walgreens and all these other stores, and then those stores started shutting down. Then they started hitting up all the other stores, and eventually they were Walmarts and other stores started shutting down. Now they start shutting down grocery stores and above. So it's because of the marginal line, and that is the 9,000, or right, because remember, 5,000 or more is federal. Anything less, right? So when they hit the marginal line, right, it's only a ticket, and then they get to leave and then show up for court or something like that.
Yeah, but
So
but they should be able to leave because that then we wouldn't have overcrowded jails. And that was
right.
my point. What I was gonna say about the grocery store, because once upon a time I did have to work at the grocery store. But for people who
Hey,
the theft was
cousin.
high during the holidays. And so I was thinking, I was like, man, we should come up with a fund, to pay for the groceries that the people steal. And it don't even be a lot of groceries. Sometimes it'd be under $20, right? They come here to steal some basic things for the holidays. It'd be the hot sauce, cranberry sauce, it just be gravy, it just be simple things, right? To come up with a fund to pay, groceries up to about $50. That way you save time and paperwork. You save time with overcrowding jails. You save time calling the police, keeping these people away from their families. If they're stealing from the store, I'm not going to assume they have a stealing problem or a theft problem. I'm going to assume it's because they need it until you show me otherwise, right? That's what I'm going
Right.
to assume it is. But when we just put people in jail for small amounts and we call the police and they have to show up to court and da 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 da, yeah, it's a problem. So give them a ticket, have them show up in court that way, and you will save a lot of time doing a lot of stuff. And if we just really stop acting like stealing food is such a crime, we're in a whole nation. We shouldn't even be. Food should be the least of our worries living here where we live. That should be the least of our worries. You know, it's a crime to steal food. Well, why is food a crime in the first damn place? But everybody here in the United States should have food. We should not have food disparages like we do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, you cut down all the natural fruits and stuff so that you can build houses and sell them for a price for a greedy profit. Houses that a prefab house is built better sometimes, using the cheapest equipment and the cheapest stuff you can possibly find to just keep on building these communities overnight, almost like they just pulled a cord, boop, boop, and the whole community is there. See what I'm saying? And so, what in the world? But you cut down 10 groves to do that. 10 groves of natural trees. You didn't want people to go pick a damn grapefruit.
Right.
Put you in jail
Listen,
because you picking oranges and shit. You girl, that just that gets on my nerves. Let me stop while I'm here. That gets on my nerves. I'm just not thinking that people need to be going to jail for stealing food.
I'm
If that
just
little
talking to
$20,
the chat.
$50 means so much to you that you would try to throw them in a cage, a whole cage for some food,
Ooh, you
that's
better say
deep.
it.
I can't
Yes, that
understand that.
is.
For me, I don't understand that. I'm not going to understand it. I won't ever understand it. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absurd at this point.
You are right. You are right, because we get away with too much though, but at the same time you do need to do something for the crime. You just can't walk away, because this is why these stores are getting cut down. We got to
No, the
understand that
grocery
part.
stores ain't going nowhere. It's the stores that sell clothes and things that are superficial that are getting shut down.
Well,
You
but
can
they
order all the
stealing from,
clothes you want online. I mean, I think it's going to get to a
yeah,
point
the
where only
online
restaurants
part.
are going to be
Yeah,
open. Yeah, you
it's
can't.
the
Yeah,
online. But they also stealing from the clothing stores too, because they walking right out these stores, right? They got so many videos on. They just walking right out the stores with the stuff and just looking at the people like, and some of them saying, "Come back here," and they just ain't nothing they can do,
Yeah, but
right?
should you fill up our jails with people who steal clothes? That's just like, it's getting bad out here. It's just like that young man who died over a pair of Ray-Bans. So you're gonna literally come out of the store. The Ray-Bans had to be, about 300 bucks, $240, I think they said. So his life was worth $240 to a store? Is this what we're saying is okay? It's
Well,
not
I'm
okay.
just saying wrong is
That's not,
wrong though, because
that's not okay.
again,
The security guard found out that's not okay.
right, but it's like I get it, but again, like when all this, well, I guess eventually if
You
they
just
stop,
said they had a
when all
margin.
the
You
stores
just said
get
they had a
closed down,
tolerance.
I guess it'll be room for everybody to have a house, but then we won't be stealing from the stores. So I guess one will wash away the other, and then it
We're
make
talking
room
about a store. We're not talking about a situation that's dire. It is dire. It's life or death. That's why people go and steal those things,
to
right?
sell it to
Some people
somebody
are,
else.
even if they steal them to boost them and hustle them and get some money. Not everybody can afford clothes and food. We see that. We see that
Right.
there is a problem. But why is there such a problem? Who put food and clothes over a life? It's just not. It's no. If these was the scales of my eye, your feather would be flying somewhere, because that's a
No,
cruel
okay.
heart for you to be like,
Okay,
oh,
now
you know
I
what?
want you to
Somebody
read this
stole some
comment in
food
the
and
chat.
it's from the grocery store. Somebody lock you up and put you in a whole cage to teach you not to steal food.
I'm gonna need you to read this comment in the chat. Are you on the chat?
No, because my phone is
Okay,
is not is acting
okay,
up.
it says no, they shouldn't, but they let people get multiple, what is this? Multiple duels, kill people in the process, and they still be walking free. But people can go to jail stealing food and clothes.
Okay, so I kind of get their point. They're saying they're walking free, but so are pedophiles and murderers and stuff, and people you don't even know, or we're serial killers who live next door to people, walking free, being free. So since when does stealing food compares to a serial killer or a murderer or a pedophile? It doesn't. Now that's the crime that the jail should be full of, but it's not. It's filled with people stealing food and clothes, shelter, basically. Come on, we got to draw the point. We got to draw a line somewhere. If all of these states are willing to accept immigrants right now, we don't know about their behavior, but they're still willing to accept them. But then your people who actually live here and been living here, I'm gonna lock you up in a cage for what? What? I think that's ridiculous. Because you stole a pair of shoes, shelter. I don't think so. I don't think so. What you gonna do is empty the jails full of all those little minor little weird stuff that you want to put people in jail for, and get ready for a whole influx of new types of crimes. Because we don't know. I don't mind immigrants. I do not have an immigration problem. But let's be real about that. You don't know none of their backgrounds. None of
I
them.
don't
Some
think
are
they
from
really have
Colombia.
habitual sticky fingers in jail just for sticky fingers. I think Grand Theft Auto came with a severe price. Like they had to Grand Theft Auto and run somebody over and then went down. I think it was more than just Grand Theft Auto. I think it went to a price that cars got tore up and people got hurt, and the police chase that went with it. You know what I'm saying? It had a domino ripple effect. It wasn't just that. I think white collar crime involved a lot of money that went embezzled to a degree, and when that happens, I think people got killed, like unfortunate what is her name, Princess Diana. I believe when stuff like that happens, I think it goes to a degree of some kind of massacre or some kind of mayhem has to be involved in order for it to get to that level. especially even when it comes to felonies. You see what I'm saying? I think that it's to what we don't know and what they, because when by the time we get to fully get to truth about it, even in this situation, unfortunately, with we can use Drake, right? When this Kendrick and Drake beef came out, it was more than just a regular hip hop beef. You going to find out that maybe possibly some people then got molested or essayed or murdered, or it's even deeper than that. People, so it comes to our misunderstanding and misleads, and that it was deeper than that. So this is all out, allegedly anyway, because we don't know. You see what I'm saying? But them damn secrets go down with ships, and we don't know who the captain of these ships are right now because they're leaving ports, all kind of ports, airports, ports.
Wait though, I see SB Girl 05. I'm sorry, I'm just
No,
now
this
seeing your
Drea, here she
comment.
comes.
I get it. I get what she said. No, no, she's agreeing with me. Yeah. So no, I
Mm-hmm.
get it. Yeah, she was
Hey,
agreeing.
Cosmic Girl.
Yeah, she was agreeing with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just now reading it. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said, hey, cuz that's Drea.
Yeah, that's Drea.
You did not say it was Drea.
I did.
I have to go online to look myself
I
to
did.
see
You're
that
not
is
listening
Drea.
to me. I told you it was Drea.
You did not. You did
Yes,
not.
I did in the
Ask Drea.
beginning.
Did not.
I told you in the beginning. You're going to have to play
Oh
it back.
no, you
Hey,
were
hold
sitting here reading, and you didn't even
on.
read. She said DUIs. You talking about
No,
Dewey's?
I told you in the beginning that was Drea when I told her to come up.
Hey, Drea,
Yeah,
boo.
I was spamming the chat. So hey, how y'all doing? I'm like, forget
Hey,
this. Let me
boo.
just let
Yes.
me
Did
just
you hear me? I just now read your comment. Yeah,
oh
you. So you are agreeing with me. Yes. So the
yep,
way
I'm
Sakina
agreeing with
read
you.
it. Yes, I didn't get that right off the bat, but I
That's
see
why
it
I was
from the
like, let me join the chat. Yeah, let
Right.
me join the chat. Cause yeah, I was just talking about this shit. I'm like, in all honesty, we are not lives here. We are literally cash cows. So they would rather throw somebody in jail for a petty crime than all these, like you were saying, the pedophiles and stuff, because most of the people that serve in our Congress are pedophiles. So they kind
Yep.
of sympathize with them.
Facts.
Kind of
They got
sympathize
yep.
with them.
That's what they
They're
do.
murderers and larcenists too. So and
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah,
know
agreed.
too the person that's stealing food most likely can't afford a good lawyer to keep them out. So it'll be easy to slam them with the pin them with the crime. I was just reading a
Easy.
story earlier about a 16-year-old boy who had multiple DUIs, don't even have a license yet here in the state of Wisconsin. Killed four
Mm.
people.
Wow.
He's out on $100,000 cash bail, and more than likely he's not going to be going to jail for it.
Ain't that crazy? That's
I
crazy.
cannot read
That's what
for
I'm saying. You know what I
the
think it be? I swear, I think it be people just, because this control issue is so out of control. People cannot control on a deeper level, so they control on the surface. So a
Yep.
surface is, see, if it was me, I would be in trouble, so you get in trouble. No, but if you
Mm-hmm.
take it a little bit deeper, see, now it is your job to call the police on the person that you hear every day getting abused, and you never pick up that phone. But see, oops, you still out the store, you still out the grocery store. Oop, 911. Oop, throw them
Call.
under the jail because they shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
stealing clothes. Wait, what?
Yep.
Is that some Levi's you just stole?
Levi's. And then if you think about the price of them stealing them 50 or not even $50 Levi's, after you total up the total cost, you done pay for them Levi's 100 times over with the court fees and everything else.
Exactly. I mean, it's
So we
bananas.
wasting
And
more money throwing these people in. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, filling the jails up with them.
I'm
And the
telling you,
prisons are
that's why
overcrowded.
that marginalized line is between $2,500 to $9,000 before there. It's just a ticket. That's why eventually it adds up. We talking about per person, right? So we talking about $9,000 or $2,500 per person per day,
And that's another
right?
deficit that we're going in that we could actually prevent if we just
Facts.
actually went after the people who deserve to be in jail, like
Right.
90% of our congressmen.
Because they show not
So,
up filled up with the right folks. Facts.
and our judges, they need to be in jail, writing these
Yeah.
criminal ass laws, accepting these legal
Mhm.
quote unquote bribes, which we call lobbying. Be honest with you, they all need to just be lined up and shot, execution style, on TV, because that's high treason.
Yeah, yeah, they need to change the laws about what they feel like is an actual crime. It's just I can't stand it. I can't stand it because you put more minorities in those prisons for the smallest stuff, while the bigger
Smallest stuff.
things go unchecked, and that is a problem for me. It's like, no, I don't want the prisons filled up with boosters. Are you serious? I want them filled up with killers.
And
Right.
rapists and sociopaths and
Right.
pedophiles and
That's what a
multiple
prison is for.
DUI offenders. They need to be off the street.
That kind of part.
Right, because we
Oh
can't
man.
walk. Yeah, so while we get into the epitome of all of this kind of stuff, it kind of goes into what we talking about tonight, right? Because some of this it deals with kind of um the stressful things, because all of these things involve one way or another the economy and the things that are affecting us in one way or another. Stress causes tumors and it's
Mhm.
disruptive to us, and whether we know that or not, even though they don't say um, it's part of our digestive system, it is. So it deals with our foods, it deals with our economy, it deals with the way we live,
Oh, don't get me
right?
started on the food.
And so um, y'all know that we trying to show as above, so below, our connection in a universal kind of way, right? I just hold on. I
Oh,
had to fix it.
Sakina.
I'm like, she doing her lashes.
Right. And she's so serious about it. On top of it, she
You
she
you
did
damn
that.
right,
I
girl.
mean,
Listen here.
She said,
I ain't nowhere
she
in the
said,
world.
huh?
Ain't nowhere in the world I can't keep walking around here looking like Sleepy Willow. Okay, so
okay.
Girl, please.
I had to fix it for a minute. Okay, so
If they fix,
I'm a little
okay.
bit better.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a little bit better now, so I can be able to read at least. So with that being said, we're gonna roll into, listen here. We're gonna roll into tonight's presentation and we're gonna get it started. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Drum roll, please.
yes, I am proud to present tonight's presentation. Okay, so let me know when y'all see the screen. Let me pull it up for you.
And we were so lit yesterday waiting for this. So it's a little
Man,
amp. This is Saturday night versus Sunday night.
All right. So
what
you
time did you
ready?
start yesterday? Cause
I didn't. I
We
didn't.
did it. Yes, and
I'm gonna
that's what I'm
get
saying.
y'all.
This energy for this is so Saturday versus Sunday, but y'all gonna get it anyways.
So here we go. Now,
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Black hole. I
Bring
got a
it back.
black hole for you.
come on. Say it again.
Let me let me stop being vulgar.
I love it.
Oh, Sakina, look, you got that look in your eye.
Lord.
I told you to turn up the grill on Saturday.
Yes, the turn up was real.
So just before you get started, I'm gonna stay for about an hour, and I gotta bounce.
All right, we're here. And now, have to get this in. As above, so below. Black hole. Good for the spirit, real for the soul.
Oh yeah, see, yesterday when we was in that energy, this is our soul Saturday night on a Sunday night. We'll be so ready to turn up on Saturday.
Yes. It was my birthday too, so yeah, we was everything like that.
Right. Yeah. We was lit. We was lit. That's the thing. Next Saturday we're gonna be lit too.
And I need to start getting lit with y'all again.
This is the intermission, like give everybody time to come, get ready for the show.
Listen, Silverback Nation go hard. I just need y'all to know that. So, war, the Oxford Dictionary defines it in many possible reasons. And it's to begin, in between, and more often within nations. Now, among these are economic gain, the territorial gain, religion, nationalism, and civil war, and politician or political revolution. Now, often countries and leaders become primarily motivators of conflict by investigating, instigating a territorial dispute, trying to control another country's and nature's or natural resources, or exercising authoritarian power over people. And countries subject to prolonging conflicts and that can become war-torn countries that require many decades to rebuild their infrastructures, their infrastructures and the economy and other functions. Now, a state of armed conflicts between different countries or groups within a country, and the state of competition or hostility between different people or groups, or a sustained campaign against an undesirable situation or activity. Now, because wars often arise from economic, territorial, and religions or political reasons. Let me slow down.
Yeah,
this can leave countries war torn, and this requires decades for infrastructures and economic rebuilding. The conflicts of war since its beginning amplifies the complexities in the stages of modern warfare, including unexpected resistance, strategic and logistic challenges, and significant civilian impact. Global war statistics reveal a diversity of conflicts from long-standing civil wars to the ongoing drug wars, each with unique causes and consequences. The international community responses to conflicts within which involves humanitarian aid, economic sanctions, and political actions, all reflecting on the stress, disruptions, and the complex nature of modern geopolitics. I'm sure you're asking yourself, what does this have to do with anything with the black hole? Well, it does. For stress causes tumors, leading to various health issues in the world, from the air, the water pollution, devastation, crisis, poverty, death, and more. And you can look this up in the World Population Review.com. I didn't mean to go there. let's go back here.
No, we're still seeing the same screen
Okay,
on slide
let
4.
me close this. Okay, hold on. Let me close this out. So the Uranus of the masses, or Uranus of the masses, metaphorically, black holes, the the origins. Yes, the Uranus of them asses, black holes, the origins. Black holes originate from the from the equation of Einstein's general of relativity, which predicts how the mass warps spacetime. The concept of the black hole emerges from these equations as the region where gravitational pull is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape from it. Schwarzschild Solution in 1916, Karl Schwarzschild was the first to solve Einstein's equation for a point mass describing what we now call the Schwarzschild radius. Inside this radius, the escape velocity from the gravitational pull exceeds the speed of light, leading to the ideal of the black hole. Singularity and event horizon theories predict that within a black hole lies a singularity, which is a point where the curvature of a space-time becomes infinite. Surrounding the singularity is the event horizon, the boundary beyond which events cannot affect an outside observer. So the black hole asks above, so below. Is the Earth is a living organism within with its ecosystem and the natural processes akin to a body's organs and functions. Wars, environmental destruction disrupts these processes. How how stress and harmful substances can disturb human digestion. The digestive system versus Earth's ecosystem. Just as the digestive system breaks down food and nutrients to support life, Earth's ecosystem breaks down and recycles nutrients through the various biochemical cycles. War and environmental degradation disrupts these cycles, akin to how the disruption disorder can prevent the proper absorption and the use of nutrients. Just as a black hole consumes and influences everything within its gravitational pull, there are aspects of the human nature or society, the influences or consumed energy resources or attention in a similar all encompassing manner. Imagine if every person, influence, or personality was like a black hole. Some people like supermassive black holes at the center of galaxies, having an immense influence affecting many around them. Others might be like similar black holes with more localized but still significant impact. Hawking radiation, Stephen Hawking and another expanded black hole theories by showing that quantum effects allow black holes to emit radiation. That's Hawking's radiation, which leads to black holes evaporative over astronomical timescales. Now, the black hole as a phenomenon of, observational evidence is the accretion disk and jets. The black hole have been observed indirectly through the effects that they exert over their surroundings. The material falling into the black holes form an excretion disk heated to extreme temperatures and emitting intense X rays and other radiation. Additionally, some black holes produce powerful jets that emit radio waves detectable from Earth. And the gravitational waves that they detect the gravitational waves from colliding black holes by LIGO in 2015 provided direct evidence of their existence and properties. These observations match predictions from the general relativity about the wave produced by such cataclysmic
Yeah,
cataclysmic
cataclysmic.
event. I'm sorry,
Cataclysmic.
cataclysmic events. Now, Image Capture Event Horizon Telescope, which is the EHT, in 2019, the EHT project released the first ever image of the black hole of a black hole shadow, which is the region from which light cannot escape, surrounded by the glowing accretion disk. This image of the supermassive black hole in the galaxy M87 provided compelling visual evidence of black holes.
Mm.
So toxins and pollution introducing harmful substances into the body can lead to digestive issues similar in the introduction of pollutions. I'm sorry, y'all. And pollutants and the devastation from warfare act like toxins in the Earth ecosystem, leading to biodiversity loss, habitat destruction, and climate change. Stress in the gut. Just as stress can lead to digestive problems in humans, the stress of conflict in the environment damage can lead to the systematic issues on Earth, affecting the climate patterns, sea levels, and biodiversity. Earth's health indicators. Health and recovery. The human body has a remarkable ability to heal itself under the right conditions, just as the ecosystem has resilience. However, both require time and sensation or harm activities to fully or of harmful activities to fully recover. By viewing Earth as a living entity that experiences digestive disruptions due to wars and destruction, we can foster a deeper understanding of the importance of nurturing our planet just as we would our bodies, as above, so below. This perspective encourages actions that promote healing and substantiability, akin to those choosing a healthy lifestyle for their own well being. My mouth getting dry.
Have you ever pondered how the infinite cosmos mirrors the minuscule quantum world? Is it possible that black holes, these cosmic behemoths, carry clues about the fundamental fabric of our universe? Welcome to Smoke-In Conversations with Sakina-Ra, where such questions might seem confounding, but don't fret. Because today, we'll delve into the Einstein scalar theory, a theory that might help us unravel these cosmic conundrums. The Einstein scalar theory, in essence, is a modification of Einstein's theory of general relativity. You see, Einstein's theory of general relativity describes gravity as a curvature in spacetime caused by mass and energy. It's like a bowling ball resting on a trampoline, causing it to dip. This is a brilliant theory, but it doesn't incorporate quantum physics, the science of the minuscule. That's where the Einstein scalar theory comes into play. So, what is this mysterious Einstein scalar theory? It's an attempt to reconcile general relativity with quantum mechanics, the two fundamental pillars of modern physics that, unfortunately, don't play well together. The Einstein scalar theory introduces a new scalar field, a kind of energy field that exists everywhere in the universe. This scalar field interacts with matter and energy, influencing the structure of spacetime itself. Think about the bowling ball on the trampoline again. Now imagine the trampoline is submerged in water. The water represents the scalar field, subtly influencing the curvature caused by the bowling ball. It might even cause ripples that propagate outwards, akin to gravitational waves in our universe. That's a rudimentary way to envision the Einstein scalar theory. So what are the key points about the Einstein scalar theory? First, it introduces a new scalar field that interacts with matter and energy, modifying the structure of space-time. Second, it offers a potential bridge between general relativity and quantum mechanics, two theories that have resisted unification for over a century. And the implications, they are staggering. The Einstein scalar theory could offer insights into the nature of black holes, these cosmic enigmas that warp space-time to an extreme. The scalar field might even influence the formation and evolution of black holes, offering a new perspective on these celestial phenomena. But there's more. The Einstein scalar theory might also provide a glimpse into the dual nature of our universe, a concept akin to as above, so below. The cosmos and the quantum world, though vastly different in scale, might be governed by the same underlying principles reflected in the interplay between the scalar field and space-time. In conclusion, the Einstein scalar theory is a fascinating attempt to unify our understanding of the universe. From the colossal cosmos to the minuscule quantum realm, it's a testament to our relentless quest for knowledge, our desire to comprehend the universe in its entirety. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, theories like the Einstein scalar theory will guide us, illuminating the path towards a deeper understanding of our cosmic home. As above, so below indeed. Be sure to stay tuned as we continue tonight's presentation at Smoking Conversations with Sakina-Ra, sponsored by Silverback Nations. We appreciate you. Have you ever pondered?
So the Earth's gravitational bound to the sun and influenced by other bodies in the solar system, such as the moon and nearby planets, it follows its own orbit and it has its own distinct climate and geological processes. These characteristics define Earth independence in terms of its ability to maintain life-supporting conditions without direct exchanges with other planets. The solar system dynamics, while Earth is in gravitational bound to the sun and influences by other bodies in the solar system, such as the moon and nearby planets. Did I just say that? It
No,
follows
no.
its own orbit. It follows its own orbit and has its own distant climate and geological processes. These characteristics define Earth's independence in terms of its ability to maintain life-supporting conditions without direct exchanges with other planets. The cosmic influences, although the cosmic events like solar flares, astral impacts, and interstellar radiations can affect Earth, the planet atmosphere, and magnetic fields provide substantial protection, allowing Earth to maintain a stable environment suitable for life. This impact to shield itself from the galactic hazards further underscores Earth's independent functionings. I'm sorry, that sounds the same. It just wasn't. So the Earth's internal processes include its geothermal and magnetic activities. They're driven by its own internal dynamics. These processes are crucial for regulating the planet's climate, the tectonic activities, and the magnetic field, all which operate independently of direct cosmic intervention. The unique biochemical evolution is the evolution of life on Earth, with its complex biochemical processes and diversity in an independent phenomenon that has not been observed elsewhere in the solar system. This evolution is driven by Earth's own environmental conditions and biological history, further emphasizing its independence on the galactic scale. Earth's independence is characterized by its unique position, the internal processes, and the capacity to sustain life, all of which operates distinctly within the broader context of the Milky Way galaxy. This independence highlights the importance of understanding and preserving our planet's unique attributes as we navigate in the challenges of space exploration and the potential extraterrestrial interactions. Interterrestrial, I'm sorry, extraterrestrial interactions. Remember, because we're trying to seek a lot of existing life elsewhere. So the Earth ability to support life is driven by its unique environmental conditions, like the presence of water, the atmosphere rich in oxygen, and the protective magnetic field. These conditions allow Earth to function relatively independently within the vast cosmos. The digestive system, similarly, the digestive system operates as a self-contained unit, processing nutrients and waste independently of the bodily system. It has its mechanism for breaking down foods, absorbing nutrients, and expelling waste, functioning how you say this word?
Autonomously.
Autonomously. Autonomously. Autonomously to support the body's nutritional needs, protection from external forces. So Earth atmosphere and magnetic field protects it from solar radiation, cosmic debris akin to the shield that helps maintain stable living conditions. And the digestive system is the lining gastrointestinal tract that protects internal tissues from harsh enzymes and bacteria, similar to how the Earth's atmosphere shields it from solar radiation. This lining ensures that the digestive system process does not harm the body. So the adaptation and the response is Earth adapts to various external cosmic events like solar flares and asteroid impacts, involving in its environmental conditions over the millennia to maintain life. The digestive system adapts to different dietary inputs, and it can alter its function based on nutritional contents and needs to maintaining homeostasis. Now, the internal regulations and independence on Earth, it regulates its own climate and ecosystems through complex feedback loops, such as the carbon cycle, the water cycle, operating independently of other planets. The digestive system regulates itself through the autonomous nervous system and the hormones, which maintain digestive speeds, enzyme secretion, and the nutrients absorption, all crucial for maintaining health without external input. The unique complexity and diversity is Earth hosts a vast array of life forms and ecosystems, each adapt to specific environmental niches, showcasing the planet's unique biological diversity. The digestive system, similar to the human gut microbiome, is incredibly diverse, with countless bacteria and microorganisms that play specialized roles in the digestive health, underscoring the system's complex, independent functionality. I'm sorry. And it is through this analogy that we can appreciate the independence and balance both Earth and human digestive system maintain each in their respective scales and the complexity of the systems, but also understand the importance of preserving their health and stability.
Welcome to another edition of Smokin' Conversations with Sakina-Ra. Picture, if you will, our perception of the Earth, our domicile nestled within the boundless cosmos. Is it simply a minute, trivial mote of dust, or does it possess a distinct role, functioning autonomously despite the cosmic forces at play? This inquiry unwinds the captivating narrative of Earth's evolution, its galactic and the enigmatic internal processes it harbors. The Earth, a cauldron of geothermal activities, is constantly bubbling with heat, shaping and restructuring its surface. The Earth's magnetic field, another internal dynamo, acts as a shield, protecting our planet from harmful solar winds. These processes are part of Earth's intricate and captivating story of self-governance and resilience. Our story begins billions of years ago when the universe was just a hot, dense point. The Big Bang, a cataclysmic event, marked the inception of time and space, birthing galaxies, stars, and eventually, our solar system. Among the cosmic family, Earth found its place revolving around a relatively average star we call the Sun. As Earth spun on its axis and orbited the Sun, it started interacting with cosmic forces. The Sun's gravity kept Earth in a stable orbit, while its energy made life possible. On the other hand, cosmic rays, high-energy particles from deep space, constantly bombarded the planet, influencing its climate and even the course of evolution. Yet, despite these cosmic influences, Earth maintained a degree of autonomy. It established its own magnetic field, the geomagnetic field, which acts as a protective shield against harmful solar and cosmic radiation. Earth's atmosphere, a unique blend of nitrogen, oxygen, and trace amounts of other gases, regulated the planet's temperature and facilitated the development of life. Earth's tectonic activity, responsible for the constant reshaping of its surface, is another testament to its independence. Unlike most celestial bodies, Earth's crust is divided into several large plates that float on the semi-fluid layer beneath. These plates move, collide, and diverge, causing earthquakes, volcanic activity, and the creation of mountain ranges. Moreover, Earth's biosphere, the global sum of all ecosystems, operates largely independently of external cosmic influences. It has its own cycles, the water cycle, the carbon cycle, that sustain life and maintain the balance of nature. To sum it all up, while Earth is undoubtedly a part of the cosmic ballet, dancing to the tune of gravitational forces and stellar energy, it also dances to its own rhythm. It has a magnetic field that shields it from harmful cosmic radiation, an atmosphere that regulates its climate, tectonic activity that reshapes its surface, and a biosphere that operates its own cycles. So in response to our initial question, is Earth merely a speck of dust in the universe, or does it hold a unique position of independence? The answer leans towards the latter. Despite the cosmic forces at play, Earth in its own unique way maintains a degree of independence, operating largely on its own within the vast expanse of the universe. This complex interplay between dependence and independence, between cosmic influence and autonomy, makes our planet a truly remarkable celestial body. Our journey to understand the remarkable nature of Earth doesn't stop here. Let's delve deeper into Earth's galactic processes, including its geothermal and magnetic activities. The geothermal activities of Earth, a result of radioactive decay within its core, plays a crucial role in driving plate tectonics and maintaining our planet's surface temperature. This not only shapes our landscapes but also influences the climate and life forms that exist. In addition to geothermal activities, Earth's magnetic field, generated by the molten iron within its outer core, acts as a protective shield. It deflects harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays, preventing them from stripping away our precious atmosphere. The dynamics of the solar system also have a profound influence on Earth. The gravitational forces exerted by our Sun and other planets help keep Earth in a stable orbit, allowing for the existence of life as we know it. Let's not forget the internal processes of Earth, which contribute significantly to its uniqueness. From the cycling of carbon that helps regulate our climate to the creation of new land masses through volcanic activity, these processes make Earth an ever-changing and dynamic planet. Lastly, we must discuss Earth's unique biochemical evolution. Life on Earth has evolved over billions of years, from simple, single-celled organisms to the complex web of biodiversity we see today. This evolution has not only shaped the planet, but has also been influenced by it, creating a symbiotic relationship between life and the Earth. These processes and activities, from the core of our planet to the farthest reaches of the cosmos, make Earth a truly unique planet. They serve as a testament to our planet's remarkable nature and its place in the cosmos. As we continue our exploration, we now turn our attention to Earth's self-sustaining processes and its astounding ability to adapt and respond to changes. This independence is a key attribute that sets our planet apart. First, let's consider Earth's self-regulating systems. The water cycle, a critical system, ensures the continual distribution and recycling of the planet's water supply. Rainfall replenishes our rivers and oceans, which in turn evaporate to form clouds, starting the cycle anew. Similarly, the carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle play vital roles in maintaining the balance of life on Earth. They regulate the atmosphere, influence climate, and provide essential nutrients to living organisms. Next, we delve into Earth's adaptability. Our planet has endured countless changes over its 4.5 billion-year lifespan, from dramatic climate shifts to cataclysmic natural disasters. Yet Earth has consistently shown its resilience, adapting and evolving to maintain life's delicate balance. Finally, we cannot overlook the resilience of life on Earth itself. Life has shown an uncanny ability to evolve and adapt to changes in the environment. From the smallest microorganism to the largest mammal, each species plays a role in the planet's complex web of life. The biodiversity we see today is a testament to this incredible adaptability. In conclusion, these self-sustaining processes and Earth's ability to adapt and respond to changes underscore its independence and resilience. This adaptability, coupled with the planet's intricate self-regulating systems, make Earth a truly exceptional member of the cosmic community. So please stay tuned for more as we continue tonight's topic on Smokin' Conversations with Sakina-Ra, sponsored by Silverback Nations. We appreciate you. Welcome to...
Excuse me. So now drawing the parallels between Earth and the black hole. The parallels between Earth's responses to the atmosphere pollution and the cosmic system adaptation to the internal and the external changes highlight the importance of understanding and managing complex systems. Both scenarios demonstrate how delicate these systems are and profound impacts that can result from small changes to disruptions. By understanding these relationships, we gain insights into necessities of reducing pollutions and maintaining Earth stability and health. These understandings also depend on our appreciation for the delicate balances that governs not only our planet, our own planet, but also a broader cosmos, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all systems, both terrestrial and cosmic. I'm sorry. So self-regulation and feedback mechanisms. The black hole exhibits self-regulation through mechanisms like the feedback from active galactic nuclei, which is AGN. In these systems, the black hole at the center of a galaxy accretes matter and emits powerful jets and winds. These emissions can regulate the rate, excuse me, the rate of future excretions and influences stars formations in the galaxy, thus impacting the galactic environment. This feedback loop can be seen as a cosmic version of homostatic regulations. The connection, just as Earth issues climate and how you say this?
Ecological.
Thank you. Ecological feedback to maintain stability. And the digestive system uses hormonal and neural feedback for homeostasis. Black holes use feedback mechanisms to regulate their growth in the surrounding cosmic environment. Adaptation and environmental conditions in black holes. While black holes do not adapt in the biological sense, they do evolve based on their surroundings. For example, the mass of a black hole can increase as it accretes matter from its environment, which in turn can change how the black hole affects its galactic neighborhood. I'm sorry.
It's a mouthful.
Yes. So the connection, this is somewhat analogical, or however you say that, analogous to how Earth ecosystem adapts to change in climate, or how the digestive system adjusts to different diets. Each system responds to internal input and changes according to maintaining a balance. I hope y'all understood that. Should I read it again?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So the mirrors, the connection is these mirrors are unique conditions on Earth, and that it allows for the specific functional independence on the digestive system within the larger body. Each system, whether it's a black hole, a planet, or origin, when interaction with large framework maintains its individual characteristics and operate independently according to the fundamental principles. By framing these concepts with a broader theme of systems and their interactions, whether it's astrophysics, ecology, or human biology, we can appreciate the universal principle of feedback, adaptation, and complexity that governs so much of the natural world. This kind of interdisciplinary thinking enriches our understanding of each field, and it reveals the underlying unity of the cosmos. So the complex and diversity in black holes themselves might seem simple, being defined mainly by mass, charge, and spin, but they are part of a highly complex, diverse system. For instance, the environments around black holes can vary widely from the stellar remnants of our galaxy to a supermassive black hole at the center of the massive galaxy surrounded by accretion disks and emitting powerful jets. The connection this reflects the complexity and the diversity seen in the Earth's geo and the ecosystems, as well as the diverse functionalities of the digestive system. Each context, whether cosmic or terrestrial, involves intricate systems which many interactive parts uniquely in identity and independence. Each black hole is unique in terms of its formation, the history, the mass, the spin, and the environment in which it resides. Despite being a part of a larger system like galaxies, black holes exhibit certain independent characteristics, primarily dedicated by the no hair theorem.
Dictated.
Huh?
Primarily dictated, not dedicated.
Oh,
Because that,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Dictated by the no harem theorem, which postulates
Postulate.
the black hole can be completely described just by the three external observational classic parameters, which is mass, electric charge, and the angular momentum. The impact of the atmospheric pollution is disruption of climate regulation. The pollution, such as the greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, and methane, exacerbates the greenhouse effects, leading to global warming and climate change. This disrupts the Earth's climate system, which naturally regulates temperature and supports the diverse life forms. The impairment of the ecological feedback loops, the pollution affects the natural cycles like the water and the carbon cycles, impairing the ability of forests, oceans, and other ecosystems to function properly. For instance, air pollution can damage forests and reduce the capacity to absorb CO2, weakening their role in the carbon cycle. The ozone layer depletion, the chemical pollutions like chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, which thin the ozone layer, which protects the earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. This thinning increased UV exposure, which can lead to a higher rate of skin cancer in humans and harmful marine ecosystems. And in the cosmic analogies, the black hole accretions and feedback, just as pollution disrupts Earth atmosphere and its regulations, mechanisms, and cosmic terms, the matter falling into the black hole accretion can be altered by feedback from the black hole's emission, radiation, and particles. This feedback can either enhance or hinder the growth of the black hole and the influence of star formation around it, altering the dynamics of the host galaxy. The energy balance in the cosmic system, similar to the Earth's disruption, energy imbalance due to the pollution in the cosmic system, like galaxies and star clusters, also undergo energy balance changes due to the interactions within them, such as supernovas, explosions, or stellars, wind feedback, which can affect their structure and evolution. The energy flow and transformation on Earth, energy from the sun drives most ecological um, processes, including photosynthesis, which which underpins the food chain. The solar energy in transform or transferred across different tropic levels, sustaining life. Black hole, in a similar manner, energy dynamics around the black hole are critical. Matter falling into the black hole heats up and radiates energy before crossing the event horizon. This transformation of gravity energy into radiation can be liked, likened in to the conversion of a solar energy into a chemical energy on Earth. The matter and cycling and accretion process, Earth Earth continuously recycles its matter through biochemical cycles, such as the carbon and the nutrient cycles, ensuring that the essential elements are reused and maintained within the biosphere. Black hole rolls also engage in a form of matter recycling, and its accretion disk around the black holes is made up from the matter torn from nearby stars or gas clouds, which gets recycled into new cosmic phenomena such as jets and radiation that can influence star formation and the galactic evolution. So the regulatory feedback loops is Earth's climate system is regulated by feedback loops that help maintain temperature, climate stability, such as the albedo effect, where ice reflects sunlight to regulate temperature. Black holes have their feedback mechanism, notably through phenomena like the AGN feedback. And this process involves black holes emitting energy that can regulate the growth of the galaxy by controlling the rates of stars formation and the accretion of more gas. The isolation and connectivity is that Earth, while ecosystem on Earth are somewhat isolated and can evolve unique characteristics like islands, they are also connected through global process like migration and air currents. While black holes are associated by the nature of their gravity, yet they are connected with a broader universe through their interactions with cosmic material, and their influences are on galactic structures. And so the impact on the small changes on the system stability is Earth's changes in Earth's atmosphere or on a minor species being introduced or removed can have significant ripple effects across an ecosystem. Black holes, even more changes in the mass input rate into a black hole can lead to significant changes in the black hole radiation input and thus its impact on surrounding cosmic material. These parallels highlight the dynamic and the interconnected nature of both Earth ecosystem and cosmic phenomena. They underscore the importance of the understanding both to a better appreciate how seemingly remote and abstract concepts like black holes can reflect and inform our understanding of environmental balance and sustainability on Earth. Such discussions can be powerful and educating and engaging a wider audience about the importance of preserving our planet's delicate balance and in the context of our vast universe.
Has it ever crossed your mind how Earth reacts to pollution, and how this mirrors the workings of cosmic systems? A fascinating parallel, isn't it? Welcome on another journey with Smoking Conversations as we continue to explore this intriguing interplay. In the grand scheme of the universe, planet Earth is a living, breathing entity. It responds to pollution much like a human body reacts to foreign particles. The Earth's atmosphere, our protective shield, filters out harmful substances, breaking them down and often transforming them into less harmful components. This is reminiscent of our body's immune response, which identifies, attacks, and neutralizes foreign bodies. Now, consider for a moment the cosmic systems. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has a similar way of dealing with clutter. Picture the black hole, a cosmic entity of immense gravitation pull that nothing, not even light, can escape from. It swallows up space debris, rogue planets, and dying stars, effectively cleaning up the cosmos. This process, in many ways, mirrors the Earth's response to pollution. In this parallel, black holes are like the universe's digestive system, breaking down and recycling matter, much like Earth's atmosphere processes pollutants. Both Earth and cosmic systems have developed efficient ways to manage complex systems and maintain balance, despite the constant influx of potentially disruptive elements. To sum up, we've delved into the intriguing comparison of Earth's response to pollution and the function of cosmic systems. We've discovered how the Earth's atmosphere acts as a filter, breaking down and transforming pollutants in a process akin to a biological immune response. We've explored the universe's own way of cleaning up through the action of black holes, which serve as cosmic digestive systems. Both Earth and the cosmos have demonstrated their ability to manage complex systems, maintaining balance amidst disruption. Just as our bodies have mechanisms to deal with foreign particles, so too does the Earth and the universe at large. It's a fascinating perspective, isn't it? The parallels between Earth and the cosmos remind us of the interconnectedness of all things and the universal principles that govern our existence. Remember, the universe is not just out there, it's also within us. We are a part of it, and it is a part of us. And understanding these parallels gives us a better grasp of our place within this vast cosmic order. So the next time you gaze up at the night sky, remember, you're not just looking at stars. You're looking at a mirror reflecting our own world and its extraordinary processes. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification, and stay tuned for more with Smokin' Conversations with Sakina-Ra. Sponsored by Silverback Nations, we appreciate you. Has it ever crossed your mind?
So, the black hole input and output dynamics of accretion. The matter inflow of black holes that grow by accretion matter in their surroundings. This often occurs through the accretion disk, which form by matter, gas, dust, stellar, and debris. This is that spirals outward towards the black hole. The process is regulated by the gravitational pull of the black hole, which draws matter the form of the vast distance. The conservational angular momentum, as matter spirals into the black hole, it conserves angular momentum, leading to faster rotation as it moves closer to the black hole. This process increases the temperature and the velocity of the matter, causing it to emit high energy radiation before some of it crosses the event horizon. The emission output radiation, as it accredited material heats up due to the friction and the compression, it emitted radiation across its electromagnetic spectrum from a visible light to X-ray. This radiation can be so intense that it can influence the star formation rate, the interstellar medium property, within the host galaxy. The jet and overflows in some cases, particularly when a black hole is actively accretion material, powerful jets and relativic particles are ejected the pores from the poles of the black hole. These jets can extend thousands of light years into space, affecting the intergalactic medium and potential triggers of quenching stars formations in nearby regions. I'm sorry. So the Earth ecological and environmental dynamics, inputs and outputs, resources consumption, input. The nutrient uptake of the ecosystems on Earth thrive by cycling nutrients through various trophic levels, from decomposition to organic matters in the soil to consumption by plants and animals. This process is critical for maintaining the productivity of health of ecosystems. The solar energy is the primary intake for Earth ecosystem as solar energy, which derives photosynthesis, creating the foundation energy of source for nearly all life forms. The waste and byproduct emission is output. This decomposition and respiration organic matters is broken down by decomposers, releasing nutrients back into the soil and emitting CO2 through respiration. The critical output that returns carbon to the atmosphere for reuse in photosynthesis. And the oxygen production is a byproduct of photosynthesis. Oxygen is released into the atmosphere, which is essential for the survival of the abiotic organisms and affects global atmospheric chemistry. So integrating the concepts, both systems, black hole and Earth ecosystems, manage inputs and outputs that profoundly affect their surroundings. The input of matter into black holes and the transforming into energy and radiation parallels how ecosystems manage to input like nutrients and solar energy into sustaining life, producing outputs that maintain the system's balance. Understanding these processes underscore the complexity and the interconnectedness of natural systems, whether in a cosmic or terrestrial context. By studying these dynamics, we gain insights into principles in conservation, transformation, and balancing that the universal across different scales of existence. These perspectives not only enrich our understanding of the cosmos, but it reinforces the importance of managing Earth's resources and ecosystems sustainably. So within Earth's environment, we are deeply interconnected, reliant on the exchange and balances of elements, much like organs within a body. However, on a galactic scale, Earth operates on a level of independence, orbiting within the vast cosmos, subjected to its own rules and processes, yet distant from another celestial body, terrestrial independence. On Earth, everything is interconnected. The water, the carbon cycles, and other biochemical cycles illustrate the independence, showing how the elements and the compound circulates within the ecosystem to sustain life, just as the human body relies on the interplay of various organs and substances. Earth biosphere thrives on the interreaction of its countless components. The galactic independence in the grander scheme of the universe, Earth behaves more independently while it's affected by solar radiation, gravitational forces from the moon and other planets and the cosmic events. Earth's interfunctioning, the dynamics of the climates and the ecosystems of the geological processes, it operates How do you say that word again?
Autonomously.
Autonomously. Yeah,
Auto-
thank you. From the distant celestial bodies. This mirrors how an individual, while part of a larger society, has a unique trait and a degree of autonomy in their actions and their decisions. Thank you. So the concepts, perspectives, and independence and interdependence. This dual perspective highlights a profound truth about our existence. While we are part of a vast interconnected cosmos, each system from their planetary to a personnel has its own form of independence. Recognizing this helps us to appreciate the balance between being part of a larger whole and maintaining an individuality or a distinctiveness. Sustaining and implications. Understanding this balance has a crucial implication for sustainability. Hold on once. Okay. Recognizing our interconnectedness on Earth encourages responsible stewardship of our planet. Our as our actions have far-reaching impacts on this interconnected system, meanwhile acknowledging Earth's relative independence in the cosmos can inspire a sense of responsibility for our unique planet, emphasizing we need to preserve its singular conditions in a vast, uninhabitable universe. By appreciating both our interconnectedness with Earth's ecosystem and our planet's distinct role in the cosmos, we can foster a deeper respect for our environmental and the universe, guiding us toward a more sustainable consciousness. Choices of honoring both our connectedness and our distinctness. So the water solubles in the body and the earth is just water soluble vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin B. They're crucial for the human health and must be consumed regularly. Water solubles, nutrients, and in the environment such as nitrogen and phosphorus. I hope I said that right. Which are
Nitrogen and
vital,
phosphorus. Nitrogen
phosphorus,
and phosphorus.
right, which are vital for the health of the aquatic and the terrestrial ecosystem.
Why you keep saying
However,
terrestrial? Terrestrial.
terrestrial, okay, you're terrestrial. Maybe I don't know. However, just as excess of water soluble vitamins can be harmful or excrete, excrete excessive nutrients in the ecosystem can lead to problems like algal blooms and eutrophiscal. You listen here,
Looks like
eutrophication
eutrophication. Looks like eutrophication.
in water bodies. Ugh, my mouth getting dry. However, water soluble substance on earth like nutrients and soil and pollutants have intermediate effects on the environment and need continual replenishment or management. Just as water soluble vitamins and minerals are essential for the various bodily functions and need to be regularly consumed because the body can store them. Planets and carriers of elements. Each planet in our solar system, much like different organs in the body, carry its unique set of elements and compounds contributing to the system overall diversity and functions. For example, Earth's abundant water makes life as we know it possible. Mars' iron oxide gives a red color, and Jupiter hydrogen and helium atmosphere contributes to its massive storms and magnetic field. Ooh, my mouth dry. I'm so sorry. The waste and elimination detoxification. Just as the body has mechanisms to eliminate waste and toxins to maintain health, our planet has a natural process to recycle and break down waste materials. However, excessive garbage, particularly non-biodegradable waste, overwhelms these natural processes. Much like how an overload of toxins can disrupt the body's health, landfills and pollution, constipation. Excessive garbage, especially in landfills, can be likened to constipation in the body, where waste accumulates and leads to various problems. In the environment, this can accumulate, results in pollution, habitat destruction, and contribute to climate change. Just like as high fiber diets can improve digestive and waste elimination, increasing recycling and waste reduction can alleviate the constipation of our planet. Recycling nutrient absorption. Recycling mimics the body's ability to absorb and reuse nutrients. Just as the body breaks down food, its constituent parts for reuse. Cycling breaks down waste into reusable materials, preventing excess garbage and reducing the need for raw material extractions. composing composting waste, organic waste, is like the digestive process where organic matter is broken down and transformed into nutrients rich soil, which can then nourish planet life. This cycle is vital for maintaining the health of our planet's digestive system. reducing reducing consumption, dietary choices. Making conscious choices about consumption can be compared to choosing a healthy diet. Just as consuming less processed food can improve our digestive health, reducing consumption of single-use products and non-renewable resources can alleviate the burden on the planet waste management system. By addressing the garbage problem with strategies akin to maintaining a healthy digestive system, we can support the planet's ability to sustain life and maintain its natural beauty and balance. It's a powerful reminder on how interconnected our health is with the health of our environment. So, sustain Earth's health and human digestive health, sustaining resources using mindful eating. Just as mindful eating involves being conscious of what and how much we consume, sustain resources uses entails being aware of how we extract and utilize Earth's resources. This approach ensures that consumption does not exceed the plant's capacity to regenerate, similar to avoiding overeating and preventing digestive stress. Peacekeeping efforts is stress management. Just as stress management is crucial for the digestive system, fostering peace and resolving conflicts can alleviate the stress on Earth. Peaceful resolutions and cooperative global efforts to address environmental issues can reduce the strain on the natural resources in the ecosystem, allowing the planet to maintain its equilibrium and health. Education and awareness is health literacy. Educating individuals about the importance of the digestive system and parallels raising awareness about the environmental conservation and the impacts of wars. Informed people are likely to make choices to promote both personal and the well-being of the planet. The interconnectedness is just a different organ working together in the body, with water soluble elements playing vital roles in connecting and regulating these organs. The planet's inner solar system or element in the galaxy interact through gravitational forces, radiation, and other cosmic phenomena. These interactions can be seen as a cosmic equivalent of the body's biochemic pathways that rely on water soluble compounds. The environmental impact pollution on Earth, especially within water soluble chemicals, can spread rapidly through waterways, affecting the ecosystem far from the pollution source. This is akin to how a problem in one part of the body can affect other areas, especially if it involves the bloodstream, which disrupts water-soluble compounds throughout the body. By not practicing things or measures that support the planet or the global's digestive system, humanity will abort the mission to contribute to Earth's recovery and long-term health condition. Through it through it has been its recovering stages, and we are assuring that it remains a vibrant and nutritious home for all living beings. We still hold this holistic perspective to encourage actions that benefit individuals' well-beings while also fostering a sustainable and peaceful world. And by reviewing each planet as a unique entity contributing vital elements to a cosmic body and recognizing the role of water soluble compounds in both physiological and ecological systems, we can appreciate the intricate balances that sustain health at both micro human and macro planetarium levels. And this perspective underscores the importance of maintaining balance and harmony in all of our interactions within the environment, in which we reflect a delicate independencies that govern all scales of existence. This would include the act of re, in, on, in, and, at, cha, tix, mint, etc. As Intepi Jabari would say, balancing my eye, feeding what feeds us. So if we cannot think of it in a holistic, if we cannot think of it as a holistic or one, as in together, unity or something quantifiable, then think of it as if the universe was to take a dump like the rest of us would when it's had enough or it's full or stuffed. And not only does this physical or mental or emotional damage on the inside of the earth, but global, which is more than its share. So let's keep in mind that there is more than just meters in the galaxy, along with the planets and stars, which we still explore, yet somehow we fail to think that this universe is ours. So we trash it with some of our spatial debris which that we cannot account for, along with each and every voyage or mission, the black hole, Uranus of the masses, metaphorically. And so I want to show y'all they call it the Umania. I can't remember how they pronounce it, but this is what they found in the all known stellar. So tell me what y'all think this look like.
Oh, you mawa mawa.
Oh, you mama. Oh, you nama.
Like oh, you mawa mawa.
Yeah. So let me know what y'all think. This is what they found, I think about a month ago in the sky.
Oh man.
So let me
Oh man.
let me let me go back to my screen. Hold on.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hold on. I gotta go here. And I gotta go here. Let me know when y'all see it. Okay, let me know when it come up. It should pop up in a minute. So there it is. Y'all see it?
I see it. I don't know how to pronounce it either. Maybe it's Umawa or without OU. Mawa. I don't know. I've been looking at this word. I haven't looked it up yet.
Yeah, so that is what NASA found. Is the first object in another star in the solar system. Right, it look like a floating turd, don't it? Here it go. See it moving? Look at that.
Well, you saying it looks like a turd. They saying that it looks like a waterboard, a surfboard.
Okay, call it what you want. Put that in a pool and call it what you want then. When we first seen it,
right there, it does look like a surfboard. Right there, it really does.
Right there. But when we first seen it, me and everybody that was in the chat was cracking up. Right? Because we was calling it the turd.
Oh man.
We fell out.
That is
Especially
hilarious.
because I was still
No,
I
that
was
is
like,
funny.
oh my goodness. You're right. And we fell out. We had jokes for a whole couple of hours. We was falling out. Yes, we were falling out, but yes. So that was like too much for me. I said, "Oh, this went," and I first started working on this, right? And so I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna add this to my clip," but then they took it down, so I had to wait. Yes, I had to wait. Yes, I had to wait, but all good, all the same. So let me bring this down.
Oh, that
Yes,
is
so
too funny. Swear.
right. Uranus of the masses. Yeah, so let me go down. I blew my screen up for whatever reason. Oh, no, go back. Let's exit full screen. Okay, so the United States have their own high energy physics research facilities and collaborated with international projects. And these facilities represent a global effort in high energy physics and related fields. So why CERN, okay, let me go back. So why CERN Large Hadron Collider, which is LHC, is currently the most powerful particle accelerator in the world. Other countries significantly to advance particle physicists through their own facilities and international collaborations. Each of these institutes play crucial roles in expanding our understanding of fundamental physics and exploring mysteries of the universe. So you have in the United States, you have the Fermi Lab, you have SLAC, you have Brookhaven. In Europe, you have DESI, you have Grand Sasso National Laboratory. In Asia, you have KIC, you have the Institution of High Energy Physics. In Russia, you have the Joint Institute for Nuclear Research. You have the Institute of Theological Experimental Physics. And you have the international collaborations for the International Liner Collider. You have the Chemical Canada and the Square Kilometer Array. I'm sorry. And so I'm gonna leave these links down in the thing in the chat so you'll be finding out about CERN. and we're gonna get into who is CERN, right? Because I know y'all want to know who is CERN.
They're opening up the gates of hell.
Right. So let's get
again.
into this video so we can find out.
The dirty bastards.
Okay, Sakina.
Hi.
What's going on? So I actually listen. I like that. I like the video. I like the presentation. I did. You know what I like about it? I like that.
I'm sorry.
Can you are you listening?
Yeah. Did y'all hear me? Listen, let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, I'm listening. What happened?
Go back. What happened? What are you doing?
Lord
Okay,
Jesus.
because let me go back. Okay, because what happened was, okay, let me stop here. And let me go back here. Okay, now I'm back. Because I got to finish out. Now, what happened?
Nothing. Finish out.
Okay, let me
Rock
go
out.
back. Okay, let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me know when I'm sharing.
You're sharing.
All right, now we're going here. So we need to know that the United States has their own energy, physics, and research facilities, and they collaborate internationally, and they have their international projects. They have facilities and projects that represent global efforts in high energy physics and related fields. And while CERN is a large hydrogen collider, right, for the black hole, that's what the LHC is, for large hydrogen colliders. Is there currently hadron? I'm sorry,
Not hydrogen. Yeah.
Hadron Collider is currently the most powerful particle accelerator in the world. Other countries contribute significantly to the advancement of particle physicists through their own facilities, international collaborations. Each of these institutes play a critical role in expanding our understanding of fundamental physics and exploring the mysteries of the universe. So in the United States, we have the Fermi National Acceleration Laboratories. We have SLAC. We have Brookhaven. And in Europe, they have DESI. They have Grand Sasso. In Asia, they have Keck and the Institution of High Energy Physics. In Russia, they have the Joint Institute for Nuclear Research. They have the Institute for Theoretical and Experimental Physics. In the international collaborations, they have the International Liner Collider. They have the Hypro Kamako Kalandi, and they have the Square Kilometer Array. And I'll also be dropping the links at the end of the thing, thing. So the United States, like other countries, might have several reasons to be interested in the potential concern about CERN. And we'll talk about why they have interest in CERN in a minute.
Imagine a machine so powerful that it can recreate the conditions of the universe moments after the Big Bang. Now consider this. What if such a machine might inadvertently create a black hole or a strangelet that could swallow the Earth? thank you for joining Smoking Conversations with Sakina-Ra, because these were the kind of questions that led to the birth of the Large Hadron Collider and the subsequent lawsuits it faced. In the late 1980s, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, or CERN, proposed the creation of the world's largest and most powerful particle accelerator. The aim was to unravel the mysteries of the universe and answer some of the most fundamental questions of physics. However, not everyone was on board with the idea. Doubts began to surface about the safety of the Large Hadron Collider, or LHC. Critics feared that the high-energy particle collisions could produce black holes, strangelets, or other unknown phenomena that could potentially pose a threat to Earth. These fears were not entirely unfounded, as the LHC was venturing into uncharted territory, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the universe. In response to these fears, a series of lawsuits were filed against CERN. The main claimants in these lawsuits were a group of scientists and citizens who were concerned about the potential risks associated with the LHC. They argued that the LHC had not undergone sufficient safety reviews, and that the risks were not adequately understood. However, the legal challenges faced by CERN were eventually dismissed. The courts found that the plaintiffs had not provided sufficient evidence to support their claims. The judges ruled that the risks associated with the LHC were purely speculative, and that the safety reviews conducted by CERN were thorough and comprehensive. After the dismissal of the lawsuits, CERN went ahead with the operation of the LHC. It conducted several safety reviews, which concluded that the LHC posed no significant risk. The safety reviews took into account the possibility of creating black holes and strangelets, and found that even if such phenomena were created, they would pose no threat to Earth. In conclusion, the Large Hadron Collider, despite facing numerous legal challenges and safety concerns, has continued its operation. The lawsuits, although dismissed, sparked a much-needed dialogue about the potential risks associated with high-energy physics experiments. And the safety reviews conducted by CERN have reassured us that the LHC is safe and poses no significant threat to our planet. The story of the Large Hadron Collider is a testament to the power of human curiosity, the pursuit of knowledge, and our ability to overcome challenges. It serves as a reminder that, while we should always be mindful of the potential risks, we should not let fear stand in the way of scientific progress. And so with that, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification to stay tuned for more on Smoking Conversation with Sakina-Ra, sponsored by Silverback Nations. We appreciate you.
Wow. Wow.
Imagine a machine so powerful.
So we would like to thank the following for their experiences, journeys, and research what we use in this presentation. And again, it's because of the heroism and the works of them that this could not have gone unnoticed, and we appreciate them.
Wow, Sakina. That was great. But you know the first thought in my mind with that ending video that they said that they concluded that these portals could be opened. You can recreate these atoms, this accelerator, and nothing would happen. So the first thought comes to my mind is you trying to tell me who's ever, I mean, and this may sound a little odd, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So whose ever construct this is, they need deeper portals to open to channel different energies. I don't see what in the world, or what would they still did not say, and all that they said, because sometimes, like you say, is what they didn't say. What is the need? The actual need for a machine that can create portals deep off into space. What would be the need if it didn't benefit the construct and only and the creator of this construct? What is going on that you need to have a machine with that type of capability, and then know without a shadow of a doubt that, hey, this is not going to affect the Earth. We're just going to open portals. But It's not gonna affect y'all.
Right. And how could it not when we're on the earth and in the same vicinity that you're making these portals? And just to add
Yeah.
on to what you are saying, because I mean, I understand we're not talking about religion. I'm not religious, but if there's a good, there's a bad. There's good energies, there's bad energies. It's like there's good forces and bad forces. And I believe, honestly, that whatever entities, because let's just face it, these, what do you want to call them, demons or whatever, are influencing people to do this crap. It's wicked in
Yeah,
my honest opinion, because it's like, what did you all? I mean, I encourage you to search that demonic, strange ritual they did when they built the it wasn't CERN, but it was something like CERN that they built in Switzerland. And it was just weird. It was beyond weird. And
yeah,
it
because
literally gave you
because
gave
who
me
does it benefit? Let's be truthful. Let's be
like,
honest.
why? Because it's like, what do they know that they're not telling us?
Yeah, because it doesn't benefit people here on this planet. So you have this again. The only thing I can think of, if you need to open up a portal that deep, you are channeling energy. You are channeling, and maybe the people. The reason why we're not getting hurt is because it is, it's energy based, right? You need the
Mm.
people in order
Right.
to open up the portals. I mean,
Right, but
it's real.
I think they tried to say that they weren't building, yeah, they weren't. I think they were trying to say that whatever they were doing was not building black holes, and because they couldn't prove
We
that they
heard what
were.
it said. Yeah, we heard what it
Yeah,
said, but are we buying that? No, we're not.
No,
yeah,
That entire
yeah,
explanation, no, we're not buying none of that explanation because
yeah,
there
because
is
that's
no
what
no
they didn't
matter.
say
Let's
exactly.
yeah, because let's go with that, right? Okay, we're not doing
I get it.
anything supernatural with this machine, and this machine is safe. Okay, can you tell us the need? Why
Come
do
on.
we need it? What is it for? When you recreate these particles, and these particles have a charge, and you're accelerating these particles, what are to create what? How does it benefit humankind?
so that's the thing. They claim they're trying to discover the God particle. First of all,
See,
Yeah,
always on the
that's
quest
deep.
to be
and
like
life
God and to be God. If your
existence of life.
arms are
Yeah,
not long enough to even or our brains aren't even able to even comprehend the mysteries of God, source, or whatever you want to call it. We always want to be like God. Know your place, okay? And for two, and here's an even bigger question. When I kept asking what is coming, because well, for those who have done a little bit of research, they figured out that some of these portals can actually send you back in time. So what are they trying to change, for one? What are they trying to escape? Who are they trying to contact? And where are they trying to go?
come on.
Those are my questions.
Yeah,
Because you're
because you
doing
know
more
what?
than trying to discover the God particle. Like, you're doing
Because
more than that. You know you are.
you hit on something when you sit and said, oh gosh, what did you just sit and say? You just said something, and I'm like, OMG. Okay, go back. Okay, go back over the list again. You said you wanted to know.
Where are they trying to go? Who are they trying to escape? Or what are they trying to escape? Who are they trying to contact? Oh, geez. And
Yeah,
what?
it's a, they
Oh,
trying to
that's what you
find the
said. Hold on, I
existence
remember
of
now.
life.
Hold on. You said about time. They're
Yep,
going
they can
back
go
in
back in
time.
time. They can use those portals
Yeah,
to go back.
because they
What are they
just
trying
said
to
that,
change?
the CERN, can accelerate those particles and they can recreate the Big Bang, the conditions right after the Big Bang. That's
Yep,
deep.
yep. They can send you back in
Right, but
time.
see, the Big Bang is still a theory, y'all. We gotta go with that. I'm gonna have to take these ones off.
Because it's like,
The Big Bang is a theory. We gotta go with that because that hasn't went nowhere from being a Big Bang.
and here's the thing, like, to this day, they're saying that the light that came from the Big Bang is timeless because it moves so fast. So as far as we know, the Big Bang could have happened yesterday, according to their science.
Right, because it's still
And
a
they're trying to put
theory.
dates on everything. So it's like, what's really going on? Like, I don't believe them. They're up to something, and whatever it is wicked. I think they're either trying to change timelines, jump timelines, go to the far
And I dropped
expanses
the
of the
link for
universe to
No
search for other
Hawkins
Earths.
because we want
I
him to
don't know.
come up and have a conversation.
I
So drop
know. Now I'm just letting you know
the link
we're
to him.
speculating at this point. We're
Right.
speculating. These are our own theories,
Yeah. It's
Right.
like,
But
what?
we
about
need him to come join the panel so he can have a conversation. I'm gonna have to come like this because I want. He said it's not correct, so I really want him to come and enlighten us,
no,
please.
no, no, no. Just only one part of it was incorrect when y'all started the second. It was all correct up until um the last thing that Andrea said.
What did I
No.
say?
Andrea said, I'm sorry, not Andrea, Andrea. I don't know. You just said something, and then that's what he was commenting on. That Sakina was talking about.
Right. He said they're trying to
What,
open
the
another
timeline?
dimension.
No, the something about the timeline. He said we control it with our thought energy in
That's
the
Right.
true. But
noosphere.
at the same
In the,
time,
in
it
the
goes deeper than that. Time it can be controlled with more than just that.
Right.
we
Well,
control CERN.
everybody's gonna
But
join
I
the
said
panel
that
at the time.
earlier though, right? That maybe the people, maybe it's dependent on the energy here. This is why it doesn't affect us, but it needs our energy, kind of just like
Yeah.
a stadium, right? Or
Yep.
something like something
Yep.
to that
How
degree.
everybody's in one place congregating. It's just like church. People go to church, they get moved by it, but they call the Holy Spirit. They get all, worked up. Everybody's on one accord. They're feeling the same energy, and there's just a certain shift in the place. But just
I
imagine if
know
everybody
that.
across the world was on one accord, we would actually be a large hadron collider. Like we would be able to change that.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. He said you can't replicate the Big Bang, but we didn't say they was replicating the
Nobody's
Big
saying.
Bang. We said that
We
they
said
was
they're trying to.
replicating the surface after the Big Bang, because that's what
Yeah,
it said that they would do. That it could do. It could replicate the surface or the environment
of the Big
after
Bang.
the Big Bang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
we
what
Yeah.
the
don't
article.
have.
That's what the article said. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
the
not what we're
article
saying.
said.
Because first
Yes.
of all, we
Yeah.
don't have enough power to replicate the Big Bang. I don't care how many
There you
particles
go.
you clash together.
Right.
Facts.
We
Because
don't
we
have
don't know
enough
what,
juice to
what
do
we
that.
don't know what clash together. We
Exactly.
gonna
So
mess
that's
around and
that's
clash
why
the
they're
wrong
in there
thing
right
together.
now,
It is gonna be
clashing
a big
different
bang.
particles together to find which one did it. But good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm with you, judges, though. Judges said we control with our thought and energy in the nowhere sphere, in the no sphere, but we control CERN. Yeah, because CERN is controlled by man. I
Yeah,
believe that.
Right. That's what we were just talking about. So wait,
right.
Andrea, listen. We had somebody in the chat earlier who was boasting and bragging that they had an astrophysicist come and talk about the black hole with them. And I'm like, don't you have a degree in biochemistry? Aren't you a
Right.
biochemist or something like that?
Yeah.
There you go. Boom. You
Yeah,
got
I
our
Right,
am.
own
right,
expert in the house.
Yeah.
right. I mean,
Yeah, I am.
but we not right, and so again, but
Like that was
again,
my
right?
major with pre-med emphasis. That was my major.
Thank you, cousin.
Mm.
Right, so we have experts. We
I
have
mean, Kent,
experts.
I had to sit here and go there. It was pointed at Kent because Kent was like, we had an astrophysicist, but Kent, we love you. It's no pun intended. But I just wanted to mess with you and let you know too that we have our own expert on deck.
But here's the thing though, like y'all put so much fucking faith in them fucking books. Fuck them books.
Right.
Fuck
Mm-hmm.
them
Oh,
books.
Mm-hmm.
no,
They tell us more lies than truth. So fucking
Drea,
what,
let's say
astrophysicist.
this.
So
Let's say
fucking what, I got a
this.
major in biochemistry. So what?
And
At the
William
end of the
about
day,
to get his pilot license.
that shit changes every fucking year. There's new truth put in books every fucking year. Quote unquote truths. Because actually all of man's truths are theories.
Ooh,
So I really don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It's all trivial to me. It's a piece of fucking paper.
ooh. But yeah,
I mean, I
but
hate to
I
take
thought,
it there, but it's like, man, stop fucking putting so much faith in academia. Stop.
come on, no Hawkins, because we believe we was just drawing parallels and connections as above, so below. So I didn't think we needed an expert for that. Did you?
No, not at
And stop
all.
it. No, he didn't even mean it like that. He didn't mean it
Oh,
like that.
okay.
I know, but
I'm just messing with him by
it's
saying
like,
we got our own
but
experts. Plus,
still,
Yeah,
The
because
fact that
experts
he
is gonna.
had to say that is like, okay, great.
Well, no, okay.
I'm happy
Listen,
you're
here's
on a quest for knowledge, but at the same time, take everything with a grain of salt.
right, right. But listen, here's the backdrop of this. We've been in our collective body. We have been discussing uh, experts and expertise and PhDs for a long, long, long time. So when we
Right.
finally, when we got you back, I could sit here and boast and brag too and say, yes, Smoking Conversations also has an expert.
I mean, I appreciate that, but I get what y'all saying, but and I'm not saying that like in a vile way. I know I said a lot of F bombs, but it's like I can every God, how can I put this? Me
Just
being in
put it.
college, and because I used to be like that, like, ooh, I so what? I know this, I know that, and then you go back 20 years later, and what they taught you ain't even true no more.
Oh,
So really, what does it all mean? You know, that
I
that
get
I,
it.
and I don't mean that in a vile way or anything like that. It's just n- nothing here. What we define as truth is really just our truth. Somebody told us something, who told us somebody something, who told somebody something, and now school is teaching us all.
It's subjective. It's very
So
subjective. Yeah.
that that
Truth is very subjective, because until we get to a thing, we don't actually know what a thing is. Everything that we're
exactly.
saying, now the person on in the chat, he made a good point. He or she, I'm sorry, don't know, but they said the math supports some of the assumptions that that we make or that we have made. And that's a good point too, because if at least if we get it out on paper and then we can do and then the math matches what we thought. So you have a inner and outer, something, because our thought is inner and then the math is outer, right? We're pushing out that thought. So if the math supports it, that's one step closer for sure. That's
Mhm.
a Yeah, that's a mega leap for mankind right there.
And then you know what? I was watching what was his name, Terrence Howard, and he made a valid point because I had to. Well, I didn't touch on astrophysics, physics, but physics for sure. And one thing that never really rests well with me is 1 times 0 is 0. So if you have something that's there and you multiply it by 0, you should just have 1, right?
right, but anything times 0 is 0.
That makes no sense. It
That's the
makes no
power
sense.
of 0.
So then it should just be 0. Because they teach us that 0 is a space holder. So if
Come
it's a
on.
space holder, when we multiply it by something, how does the something that was there suddenly just go away? I actually got kicked out of class for asking that question.
Oh, you faded out, Andrea.
Yeah, anything times 0 is 0. And
Which
it's
makes
sad it is.
that makes no sense because they made it that way. You see how man bends the rules? So if I have one cigarette, for instance, and I multiply that one cigarette by 0, does the 0 just magically just disappear, or do I still just have one cigarette?
Right, because it don't turn to 10.
It doesn't make sense. So even with our math, we bend the rules. So I'm like, take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Because it's like, how do they know specifically that pi is 3.1? Well, I trust that one because ancient civilizations did that one, and they weren't turning something into nothing. But some of these calculations that they do and how they calculate the rotation of the Earth, they actually had to fudge some things to make it work.
Yeah, well, just like they're fudging the information of that CERN being, given a description without a description. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's that double talk, but on paper. That's the crazy part about it. But you have to think of it like this too, because if these whoever the group was that came up that got CERN up and running from paper to math to physical to a model to a physical, working model, right? you would have to think, as smart as they are, of course they know how to double talk on paper. That's probably the easy part. Look
Mm-hmm.
at what they created, right? Like they've created this time, this portal. I mean, like, wait, what? And you know how tiny atoms are and
Very
molecules, and you,
small.
I mean, yeah, so come on. I mean, it's like you talking about mega smart here, right? Smart on top, almost like the way Elon Musk wants them, Sakina, for the Mars mission. He wants you
Mm-hmm.
smart
Right.
and he wants you strong.
Yep.
Nee Hawkins said base of the pyramid is the same as I think he said equal
3.14.
equation.
Yeah, equals pi.
Yeah, that's what he
That's why I
said.
say
Pi
I
is
trust the
measuring.
calculation of pi because that's
Yeah.
ancient civilizations came up with pi, so I trust that one. But just I don't know.
Yeah, they
Like,
double talking on paper, on the white paper, telling us we have a machine. Here's what it does, but we, you know,
but
the
they doing
benefits are
something
not
else.
for y'all down that low.
Yep.
The benefits are for us up on high.
Right. Because really, what is recreating the Big Bang going to do for any of us? We still gonna be here tomorrow, and it changes nothing. It don't
Mm-mm-mm.
get nobody fed. It don't get nobody no shelter. The things that matter. It doesn't help people elevate spiritually. It doesn't help anything. Okay, so this is how we know. Okay, so what do we do with that knowledge?
Well, the Big
Yeah, you
Bang
know
was
what
Why
it
I'm
is.
like, it's more behind the scenes than meets the eye, and it always is.
Yeah,
no, but
it's a
see,
front.
this
It's a
is what
cover.
it
The Big
is.
Bang is a cover. The Big Bang is just
Right.
a front or a cover for what they really trying to do. That's why the paper,
Yep,
that's why the math ain't mathing when it comes to what this machine actually does and who it benefits.
yep.
How,
Because I
you
can
know?
honestly say, since they started firing up, there have been reports about people going crazy when CERN is firing up, about people seeing entities and uh demonic spirits and all kinds of stuff, people going into rages and hurting either each other or themselves. So it's something that's going on with these portals. And if you haven't noticed, like people have been losing their minds in the last 10 years. Like the rate of
Yeah,
mental illnesses across the world
yeah.
has
It's
skyrocketed.
quadrupled. Yeah,
Right. But
seriously.
let me say this. If we go back to we can stop at the multiverse, but we can go back to any of the videos because we going into as far as they can see. All right. And then we can go into the phenomena. Right. Okay. Because now that we know, right, the pseudoism, right, and so we only trying to build the connection to a as above, so below phenomenon. So we know that science separated itself from what? The phenomenon, but it
Hmm.
is based on the phenomenon, and we
Exactly.
know that astronomy and autonomy was together, right? Astronomy and the astronomy and astrophonomy or whatever the other word, y'all know I'm high.
Astrology.
Those two things came together, but they came because the difference was the show me state because we couldn't go off of it. Oh, it looked like it's finna rain. How? Why? Because the clouds in the sky. No, you're gonna have to show me. And
Yep.
now science had the show me state. So
Yep.
now everything is all about the rules and what has to be enough to say this is not known. This is not a hypothesis. Now it made it to the theory state. Now it can be called a theory. If it's
Hmm.
still a hypothesis, it means it hasn't been tested. It hasn't been nothing. So once
Yep.
it becomes a theory, now it has to be tested. And then once it becomes a fact, then it's good. But
It's
Yep.
a
if
wrap.
it's still a
Yeah.
theory, then you know what I'm saying? So the theory state is a good state to be because a theory is where the Big Bang lies. And what is the Big Bang? It's from what made light. See,
Hmm.
because the book said that there was a God that said, let there be light, but we
Yep.
can't go with that. The Big Bang says that there's a theory to support what's it said. You see what I'm saying? We had a theory or a hypothesis that the ancients said that this was the time of year for seasons, that this was the time of year for harvest, but science said I can't roll with that. You're gonna have to show me state. So science came up with this, and that. Although there was a time that there was calendars and X, Y, and Z that said this and that, but even though we kept a planet, we kept a this and a that, but because that's a marker. So we kept a marker, right? But the rest of it we don't believe in. But we kept a marker because we have to have something to work with.
Right.
But the rest of it we don't believe in. But we kept a marker.
Right. Yep. I know where you're going with that. Yep.
Because we have to have something to believe in, right? Because we got to have a bone. Otherwise, we ain't got nothing to pick. See what I'm saying? So we got to work smarter, not harder. But you the fool.
Because you're working harder and not smarter. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But you the fool.
Yep.
Because I got the degree. And you know what I'm saying? I use you for all you worth. You ain't worth nothing. Because I got the degree.
And that's what I was kind of hinting at when I was saying, so what about, them pieces of paper? Because it's all circulatory reasoning in these sciences. Like, here's the example, theory of evolution. They say that in order to get the carbon date, which the carbon dating is all wrong, there are what they call more accurate means, but they choose these models because I guess they want to prove that men came from apes and all that other crap. And that they want to make evolution linear, even though they keep discovering new hominids every day. Let them tell it. But I digress. They say in order to get the age of something, you have to test the organic materials, but all the things that they usually test for the age come from rocks. So which is it? Are we testing the organic? Because a rock is
under heavy scrutiny, and it should be, because all they saying right now is to go deeper into they retesting, right? Because they have enough information, and I'm glad you brought that up, Nee Hawkins, because all they saying is now that they have a new telescope that goes into finding beyond what they could see 2,000 years ago. If they couldn't see it 100 years ago, if they couldn't see it 5 years ago, they built a telescope because why? They want to see. So now, say, can you see? Because they got another telescope now. So they can see a little bit farther now, a little bit farther now, stop. They see a little farther now. So now they can see a little farther. Guess what they see? They see a little bit more. And so they're going to make another telescope. Why? Because they want to see a little bit more. That's what happens when your eyes get bad. When your eyes get bad, they make you a pair of glasses so you can see a little bit more than you could before, until they tell you they can't make you no glasses.
Yep.
They tell you at the bar they can't make you no glasses because your face can't handle it. Your face ain't gonna be able to handle them lens. So they just gonna take you out. Yeah, your face gonna be wearing some shoes. You ain't gonna be able to wear no shoes on your face. You need some glasses.
That's a big glass.
They're gonna tell you it's over. It's over.
Yeah, but we should probably find out. I mean, that's investigative, right? Why is it under scrutiny? He said the James Webb Telescope has put the Big Bang Theory under heavy scrutiny. So that's not exactly a bad thing, because because listen,
bad.
Yeah, because listen, everybody does not subscribe to the Big Bang Theory anyways. That's what the point. That's what they're saying. That the James Webb Telescope has put the Big Bang Theory under scrutiny, as it should, because not everybody agrees with it. I'm throwing it out here loosely today because it really doesn't matter it doesn't make a difference at this point in 2024. We've come so far. Really doesn't make a difference if the Big Bang Theory exists or not. People exist. We exist.
Exactly.
We know we are here. So we have to start from where we are. Yeah. I mean, history is fine and where we came from is fine, but if we never get to that point, listen, we have a starting point. This year a person was born. That's the starting point.
That's their starting point. My starting point was 1987.
There you go.
For me.
So I don't need to go any further than all these dreams from people, to take so-called heaven taking all this stuff away from people when it was in the stars, it was in the planets, to take it from them? And why?
And that's even in the Bible.
Why would you
Ooh.
take that from them if they believe it or not? That was their hopes, that was their dreams, that was their faith. Why would you take that from them? And now they down
Control.
here in despair, especially when you create war. And now
Yep.
they down here in despair with no hopes, no dreams, no nothing. And they are out here on drugs. You see
Oh,
Yep.
what I'm
man.
saying? Because this is what it created. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because they have no hopes. They have no dreams. They out here in despair.
I mean, yeah, when you take away everything or anything that
You
gives
see
them,
what I'm saying?
especially when they
And then when
die.
they look up and they look out, to what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but
especially when
that's
they
why.
die,
But
because they
yeah,
feel
and
like
this is
that
why,
after
and this
them,
is
there's
good
none
that
left.
they're scrutinizing that, because again, people have their own ideas about how we got here, and each person on this planet could have a different idea about how we got here, and it's okay. We got here, we here, and I'm just saying, for me, we here now. I could care less about how we
Forget
got
that
here.
part.
We're here. I mean,
Forget
everybody
that part.
wants to solve that mystery and know how we got here. I mean,
Mhm.
the minute they find it, hopefully they sing it to the heavens above and below, so we can all put that question at rest, put it
But
to
you want to
Yeah.
bed.
know
How
what?
How
Here's
we
here's
here?
something though. Here's something though. They know how we got here. They know.
They probably
They're just
don't. And I
telling
don't
us
care if
I
they
think
another
they
do.
don't.
story.
I think
But
that
while
question
we
will
here,
never be answered.
They
but
know.
while we here, we need to
They know
know
how we got here.
uniquely that you are
Now, I'm
uniquely
not talking about the Big
designed.
Bang theory, but they know how we got here. It's in every world religion. I don't care if you're a Buddhist. I don't care if you are believe in Egyptology. I don't care, or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't care if you're a Christian. The Book of Genesis reveals how we got here and let us make man in our image. So they
So
know
the
how
Big
he
Bang
got
don't
here.
go to Egypt. The Big Bang don't go to Egypt, but
No,
the
I'm not.
thing
She's
is
not
that it
saying
was
the
just
Big Bang, right? She's not saying the
No,
about
Big Bang.
life.
She's saying,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
she's
saying they
saying
know how
that, yeah, as
mankind was created, but
yeah.
and I'm not
I
talking about
get
God either. So
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying they know how we got here. They're just selling us another story. But then bottom line is our power is not strong enough, and our brains aren't fast, quick, or smart enough, and our reach damn sure ain't far enough to try and discover the secrets of source or God or whatever you want to call it. We'll
yeah.
never find out.
And for now, this, the source of this construct, because even though we're here on the earth, I really feel like this construct, this is somebody else's construct. I don't think this is God's construct at all. I
Nope.
think this is, God's planet, because it's such a magnificent planet. But I think
Yep.
once man, came into play, you can forget it. They built construct, and this is the construct that we live in, or what they call the world we live in. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's quite the amazing feat,
Yep.
so much deception at play, that they need to always keep, that mask on. But I think, for me, I just think it's a question. I think they know who probably, like you said, let us make man in our image. That makes a lot of sense. But do they know all the intricate details? I'm not really sold on that yet. But again, it doesn't matter how we got here. We are here, and if they're keeping that from us, again, hopefully one day, you know um they can put that, to put that to rest, and let everybody know, you
Well,
know how we
I'm gonna
got
say
here.
this. I'm gonna say this part because part of my studies was genetics. Also, they know that at least 40%. I can't remember the exact percentage of our DNA comes from beings that are nowhere on this earth, have no lineage on this earth whatsoever. They know
Mm-mm,
that much.
mm-mm.
They know that
Uh-oh.
something turned off. Remember when in the book of or it was the book of Genesis when supposed God said that he wouldn't dwell with mankind, his spirit wouldn't dwell with mankind forever, and he would shorten his years to 120 years. Where there's something on gene 2 which controls our lifespan, they put buffers on there to shorten our lifespan. They proved this. They actually proved it.
Mm-hmm.
When they did the Human Genome Project, they proved that something actually came in, created us, and shortened our lifespan by putting these buffers on us. And they didn't just put it on us, they put it on a lot of the on a lot of the mammals and a lot of the life forms on Earth, and shorten
Yeah.
every lifespan. And they're actually experimenting on mice. They're not saying it, but they've been experimenting on apes too. When they remove these buffers, the lifespan damn near quadruples.
Mm. You saying something right there, sis. You saying something right there. I like that. That's juicy.
So people who are saying, "Oh, man didn't live 950 years," yeah, we did. Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
that's juicy. Yeah, you hit that. Yeah, you got that point out. Yeah, because some of our DNA is extraterrestrial.
Alien DNA.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
they say, "Oh, that's Christ," no, it's not Christ and God speaking in the garden saying that.
yeah.
And the original
That's
text
something. That's
say
somebody.
that.
That's something else. But listen. We already have a person who broke that down and said in that garden, those were the Elohims with an S, plural.
Yep. Well, Elohim is plural. I am. If you ever
Yeah,
see
uh-huh.
Elohim,
Yeah,
that's
she said,
plural.
yeah, yeah,
God
uh-huh.
head. So if there's a one God, so if why would we have a God head? There's only one God, right?
Yeah, yep,
We got the wrong idea of who and what God is. The wrong
yep.
idea. And just because aliens created us, don't get me wrong, does not negate the fact that God exists.
Facts.
It
Facts.
does not exist. It does not negate that. And I can't even say the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence, because everywhere you look, obviously there is a God. Because
Facts.
according to science that everybody loves to run to, we have literally a 0.00000 times 100 zeros, one chance of surviving in this kind of order. So something
Mhm.
created us. Something created us. Something created everything we see, the galaxies, the stars, the universe, the dimensions. Something created it. Had to have.
The
Yeah, because
mass,
did you hear
mass.
it say, listen, Sakina, in your what you in the black hole presentation, it said at least 4 or 5 times that the earth is autonomous.
Yep.
It created its own shield.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something. That's quite the something.
Yep.
Come on, the masses alone, right?
The masses.
Well, we got to add the masses. The masses ain't been. The masses is out there. Let's be
And just to
real.
add on that fact, because I used to study the Dogo people of Africa, and I highly
Yeah,
suggest that everybody do that. And their spirituality, they say that somebody from Sirius B, which is a star that we only found in the 1960s, and they've known about it for 600 years before we even had modern science or a
yeah,
telescope
that's what they
powerful enough to
say.
see that far, came down here and told them the secrets of the earth and all of the stuff. And the same people said the same thing. Those beings
Yeah,
that came and taught them told them that.
yeah.
So
I've read it. Yeah, and that is exactly what it is that they say for sure.
Come on, the masses and
like, so they're
Uranus.
lying to us, and it's time for the
I
lies
Okay,
to
mean,
stop.
because you know what? Because I would take that back around Andrea, when they say that man used to be taller and bigger and and
Yep,
everything used to be bigger, right? And then
everything used to be
in
bigger.
science, yeah, they'll say, no, it's because we had a different sun.
No,
But in but if we explain it with these bigger, taller men, you think, giants that used to sit here and walk the earth. What is that? I'm not a, that the sun theory could be a theory,
it could
right?
be.
That it wasn't the same sun, that sun was a lot closer to the earth and da da
I
da.
I think it was not just the sun, but the environment too, because we had the Earth was far more oxygenated. They
Yeah,
are unearthing flies that were 3 feet long, and if they were alive today, they wouldn't be able to fly because the oxygen level compared to back then, and they can measure the oxygen because, of course, they digging deep because they dig deep every day. We only know what
come
they're looking
on.
for. When they test the soil, they can see the oxygen levels that are in the soil because they get trapped. And they know
Mm.
that the Earth had 70% more oxygen than it does now.
mm-mm.
So, as you know, even when you can test this out on tumors, if a doctor goes in and doesn't fully remove a tumor, once that tumor is exposed to air, it grows rapidly.
Come on.
Yeah.
Exponentially. So oxygen is something. If you feed your plants enough oxygen and CO2, they blossom, they grow. So
Is it noosphere or noosphere? What is that, Andrea?
what are you talking about?
OOS sphere.
It is no sphere.
The noosphere. Okay.
Yep.
Come on.
Well,
Yep.
See,
Sakina, I know we write that down because let me see what it actually is.
oh, a new sphere.
Uh-uh.
Yes, this is my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
Okay,
See,
so wait, here is noosphere, right? It is a philosophical concept
yes, I love it.
developed by a biochemist, Vladimir Vinatsky, and a
Yeah,
philosopher and
that
Jesuit
bastard.
priest. Yeah, okay,
That
come on, enough
bastard.
of his resume. Okay, we
But he was a bastard. He really was.
He was a bastard.
right.
He was a
Okay,
bastard.
listen. It says the new sphere represents the highest stage of biospheric development, that of humankind's rational activities.
Yep. So it's in the
Biospheric
mind.
development, that of humankind's rational activity. So it's a fear of reason.
Yep. It's the mind.
Mm.
Okay,
So
got
like
you.
how you can elevate in your thinking and all that other stuff.
Got you.
But yeah, if I can remember correctly, it is noosphere.
Oh, I love it.
So yep.
Okay, that was juicy. That was
Yeah.
so juicy. I promise you. Sakina, we had a good round. I'm glad we picked this up and went on with it, even though our music and everything was for Saturday, because that was for our Saturday turn up. And then,
Yeah.
and so anyways, yeah, because if it was today Sunday, I would, we would have changed the music and all of that.
Don't worry about
But
it.
that was for the late night Saturday turn up.
Don't worry. Well, I want to say peace to the chat. Yes.
The
Yay.
comforter is back. Yay.
I'm the comforter. The comforter.
I like them glasses. Where'd you get them?
Thank you. It was a gift, as always. I
Yeah,
probably took
very
a
good job. I'm gonna go back
know.
and watch that presentation again.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate you, cousin. Yay. And you was
Uh,
up here too. Yes, you
yeah.
should have came up that way you could watch yourself. You'd be like, oh girl.
Oh no, y'all won't see me today. Oh
Had the
no.
Janet Jackson waiting to exhale. I know. Which movie was that when she said, I did it?
I don't know.
But
Sounds like way to excel. I don't know.
So here, listen, me and my movies. Yes. But y'all want to say something before we close out?
No, it's been a good show. I love it. I love Andrea.
all of you too. I missed you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Yay,
We miss
me
you too.
too.
Yeah, come
Yay.
back. Make sure you make sure you don't stay away too long now, girl.
Look, my life fell apart. It went to hell in a handbasket with,
Well, you
with,
better
with
pick
jets
it up because
attached
I'll
to it.
be there. I'll be there this week. I'll
So
be
we
there.
gotta talk. Like I don't want to air all the because this is live and public, but it's a lot going on. Cause like we really need to talk, or we
I'll
can
be
bounce
there
on a
this week.
three-way call or something.
No, I'll be there this week. We ain't even for the three-way call. I'll be there.
Okay,
Finna
because
keep
I'm like,
you
my
doing like
goodness.
fun. Pooh. Ow, my knees.
We don't be poofing the table. But
I
no,
feel
it was. You know what? In spite of the hardship, still, I hope you find your way back here for some solace and come and talk to us and be our expert panelist.
appreciate that.
Yes,
Ooh,
Yes.
we need
I
that. We
never
need
thought
that.
today I'd be called an ex. Well, and that's kind of sad because I got a whole profession of being an expert. But
Come on. In so many fields.
yeah, honestly, wow.
It's
But just to
okay.
hear,
You are listen, put your crown on.
thank
Take it.
you,
It
thank
is
you,
what it is.
thank you.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's all I want to say.
I
Exactly.
appreciate that. Thank you.
And I think I'm gonna get William to come on since he finna get his well, he got his pilot license, but
Oh,
he's
that's
finna
what's up.
drive. Yeah, he's finna drive for Southwest Airlines. Yay!
Ooh, that's my
Yeah,
favorite airline.
you met him when he came on with my brother.
Well, one of my favorite, I like Southwest and Delta.
Yeah, yeah.
Free
So he's
flight. No.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch up with him. Well, if he ain't flying all over the
Yeah,
place.
that would be nice. Yeah, that would
And
be
I'm gonna
nice.
get yeah, and then maybe we can do a show with the Blue Jays. Because I
There you
told you that's
go.
a big thing with my
Who?
family. So the Blue Jays. You know, we always go to the lakefront and do
Oh,
the air show with Terry.
they
It's a
they
big,
the Thunderbirds.
yeah, the
Air Force is the
Thunderbirds, the Blue
Thunderbirds. The
Jays, yeah,
Navy
the
is the
The,
Oh
I
my
said,
goodness.
yeah, I knew it was some kind of bird because the air
yeah,
shows are always
Thunderbirds
named
is
after the birds, right?
they do the Blue Jays here. The
We
Thunderbirds and
calling
the
it
Blue
the Blue
Jays.
Jays. She's
Yeah.
like the Thunderbirds.
No, they do the blue. It's the air the blue the Thunderbirds and I think they do the Blue Jays here. They don't do
The
just
Blue
the Thunder.
Angels, you mean? The Navy?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm yawning now. I'm yawning.
The Blue Angels. I'm like the Blue
yeah.
Jays. I'm like, do they
It's Blue Angels. I know it's Blue somebody.
Yeah, I fixed on the Blue Angel plane. Like
Okay, I
a
know it's
plane.
Blue somebody.
Yeah,
They do it here at the airport here.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
used to
know.
take
I can get
air
you free
show a long
tickets
time ago.
because the person, one of my shipmates is actually a part of their crew now. So she fixes on it. She was like, if you ever need tickets to a show, let me know.
Yes, please let me know.
So
Yes.
let me know. I can get you some free tickets.
Yes, let me know because I want it.
Okay. Free tickets in any state that they're going to be appearing and doing the performances.
Yep,
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
yep. Because she's part of their maintenance crew now. She's an AM like I was, and they're the
Mm,
mechanics. So she was like, I can get you tickets for whatever
okay.
show. Just let me know.
Sounds popping.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, I thank everybody for joining. Y'all be sure to subscribe, like, and
And
we
share
will
the
see
video.
you next time.